Oh, thank you, Bobby. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, I want to show some love to Dennis Schroeder because when Dennis Schroeder turned that money down, I was like somebody put him on suicide watch, and and honestly, the way he bounced back, he kept it humble, went back to the Lakers, and he's showing out right now. And I got big love and respect for that because a lot of people would have a lot of people would have crumbled. See, you wouldn't even have to put me on suicide watch. My mama would have killed me for turning that money down. so first and foremost, I want to do that. Let me show some love to Dennis Schroeder because he a real dog for that.
Time out though. Does he because he's on a 1-year contract right now, right?
I think so. I don't know what type of contract he got. I don't know if he got his
I
money
know what
back,
type of
right?
contract. He signed a 4-year, or it was either 2.8 or 4 million this year. One of those two.
Okay. Yeah, well, either way, you know what I'm saying, to turn that down and stay humble, stay strong minded, bounce back, and really showing out right now. I think that takes a real dog to do that, And so I like to show some love to Dennis Schroeder. I told y'all Thomas Bryant.
But hold up though. I'm asking that to ask, does anybody up here think based on how he's playing recently, because he's getting off recently, last night's game and moving forward, that he's gonna get a sizable contract? I'm not talking about a max. I just mean a good contract, something that he turned down, something around that ballpark.
I don't know. I think maybe I have no idea what they're gonna do because I was shocked that nobody was really trying to give him any money after he turned that Lakers thing down. I think that was kind of like a powers that be thing, trying to knock him down a level because he turned that money down. They were like, "How dare you?" You know what I'm saying? Don't try to show us up. So I think that was one of those type of things, And then also when the season started, I was saying, when Thomas Bryant comes around, I think that the Lakers will be a little better. So the love is shown. That's where the love stopped. Other than that, fuck the Lakers, beat LA. And I think it's wild how much the NBA hates Sacramento. Like the NBA's hated us forever. You know what I'm saying? They really hate the Kings. Every time Domantas Sabonis takes a deep breath, they blow the whistle. Domantas can't even breathe. If he breathes, it's I want the rest to choke on that goddamn whistle. Like literally choke on that whistle because at this point it's egregious. It's egregious.
Bobby chose violence today.
I mean, come on. Like they can't have us being being an upper echelon team. It just doesn't sit well with the NBA. So
why do they hate y'all? What makes you think that these allegations are a real thing?
Well, it's documented what they did to us back in the day. You know what I'm saying? That's documented. That's in FBI files. It's documented what they did to us. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe there's just no money in it. There's probably no money in the Kings being good. We don't have a big enough market. Sacramento's not San Francisco, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure.
Why are you going on this tangent though? What happened?
Well, did you watch the game last night?
Yes.
It was a hell of a game. I really enjoyed the game. It was exciting. I was really excited because I did think we were gonna pull it out. Especially with De'Aaron Fox being the best clutch player in the NBA, hands down. No competition at all. He's the best clutch player in the NBA. I thought we were gonna pull it out. I was upset that we didn't, but I was still happy to watch a good basketball game. I'm a basketball guy, so good basketball is what I like to watch. But I mean, bro, if you watch it, bro, it's like anytime Domantas takes a deep breath, bro, they're blowing that whistle, bro. And for him not to do that, but then for them to allow Thomas Bryant to climb over his back and get that offensive rebound, which I love that intensity out of Thomas Bryant. Don't get me wrong, but they got to call it the same way. I'm not necessarily saying we got robbed because we still should have pulled that game out, but it's obvious. It's obvious. Like there's a couple guys in the league that can't move too fast, so they're blowing the whistle. Jaren Jackson is one of them. Domantas Sabonis is another one. They can't have those guys up showing, guys like AD and Joel and
That's
Jokic.
Not true. That's not true, bro. If you're good at basketball, you're good at basketball, bro. They don't care about what your name is. They actually want a lot more people to be good at basketball. It's like it is what it is. It's just you just gotta be real with your team, bro.
That's extremely naive of you, but
No, it's factual. They're not sitting here worried about Sabonis not trying to make him on that level. He's just not on that level. Let's just be real.
Wait, hold on, wait, Dub. What level are we talking about?
He said Joel, AD. Hell no. Don't even disrespect those guys by saying Sabonis is up there.
That's not disrespect though, Dub.
No, that's disrespectful.
No,
That's disrespectful.
honestly, you got Joel, AD, Jokic, and after that, it's fair play with Sabonis with any big in the league.
Pascal
Giannis
Siakam.
Giannis just died.
Come on, bro.
Giannis is better. Pascal
Like
Siakam.
when we talk about point
Adebayo
guards,
better.
Mark, when we talk about point guards, you just kind of leave Steph out the conversation. Then you talk about everybody else, and we kind of get to the point where Luka's getting in that group too. But like.
That's fine, Dub. That's fine, Dub. I'm not saying he's better than him. That's cool. I'm just saying he could play with them. He's good enough to play with any of them at any given day.
Okay, yeah.
He's not even above Looney on the All-Star ballot, so he's not that good.
He's not above Looney on the All-Star ballot. No way.
I mean, Kevin Looney got a 7-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, so that's probably what it is.
Let me ask y'all this.
Bro, don't do that, boy.
Hold on.
Hey, bro, it's like the first 13 players or something in the Western Conference. I'll find it. Go ahead, Dub. I'll find what I'm looking for though.
DeAndre Ayton or Domantas Sabonis.
I went Domantas.
Sabonis.
Bars.
Sabonis.
Okay.
Hey, that's gonna knock the A.
I found it. 10 of the 20 Western All-Star spots are Lakers or Warriors, and Austin Reeves is number 9 on here.
That's crazy.
I know.
That's gotta change.
Let's just host a game somewhere in the middle of California. So Golden State's at the top. The Lakers are at the bottom of California. Let's just host the game in the middle, and let's just do Warriors versus Lakers. Let's make let's just make Bron and Steph captains, and you just draft Warriors and Lakers.
One more. I got one more question.
What's up, Doug?
Y'all said Tucson. You got Sabonis as well over Ayton?
Hell no. I like DeAndre Ayton, bro.
I
like DeAndre Ayton.
I like DeAndre, but DeAndre can't fuck with Sabonis.
Wow, what's your point, Doug?
I'll give it. I don't care, honestly. It doesn't matter to me. Who was it? Sabonis or my God, Kristaps Porzingis?
That's tough.
I'm gonna keep Dub. I got Domantas, and I really mean that. But you know me. At any point, I will get extremely biased in this motherfucker. So let's not go too far.
I'm not gonna lie. If the Mavs had Domantas Sabonis, that might be your championship contender right there.
No, real rap. No, for real.
Dub, now you're just trying.
No.
Hey, Dub, KP's dope, but KP is like. And I hate to make this comparison. KP's like that girl that she looks amazing, but when you sit her down and have that conversation, you're like,
lights are on, but no one's home.
Yeah.
Like, shut up.
The headlights are on.
What the Rock say? Shut up. That's KP. Shut up.
KP.
No, the Rock said, "Know your role and shut your mouth, Dub." Come on.
I mean, because the thing about it is, Dub, like Domantas will knock down that mid-range jumper. He'll put you on the block. He still has post moves. He can pass very, very efficiently. He's the best rebounder in the NBA, or I'll say top 3 rebounders in the NBA. Let me go ahead and say that. So I mean, with those intangibles, bro, I gotta go with Domantas over a lot of these cats.
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle's not a center,
I like Julius. I like Julius a lot. Y'all not gonna get me to disrespect. Y'all not gonna get me.
So we're talking about
Julius.
bigs. I thought we were talking about centers.
Is Sabonis better than Larry Markkinen?
I like
a center.
No.
Laurie's more of a stretch forward, power forward. But I want Domantas, but
Bro, you have to compare Sabonis to the role though that he plays.
Nobody giving Randall no love. That's crazy. Hey, chat. I'm just asking questions. Chat.
We've seen this before with Julius Randle, though. We've seen this before. He's gonna perform well in the regular season. Come playoff time, what's he gonna do, man? Nothing.
I love Julius though. Always have.
I can't ask questions anymore. This is crazy.
Wait, why do you like Julius Randle?
Yeah, what is that to love about Julius Randle?
He's just a baller, bro. I like
dog in him, right, Bobby? He's got that.
I like them more. I like them more in LA. Matter of fact, when we all realized that we were eventually going to trade DeMarcus, I thought he was going to LA. I thought we were going to get Julius in that first round pick, which would have ended up being I think Jahlil Okafor.
Wow.
I think it would have been.
That didn't work out.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I was real big on Jahlil.
If I was you, I'd be mad that didn't work out because you guys would be in prime contention for Victor Wembanyama right now. He'd be booking his ticket to Sacramento.
Yo, Bob, what was that? Was that a block of cheese that you were just munching on?
Nah, but I'm eating
Pineapple?
some pineapple.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You know, you got to break your fast with fruit in the morning.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Health
That's
expert
actually-
Bob. There you go, chat.
You got to hydrate your organs.
That's true.
What about water?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of water. I'm drinking some tea, eating some pineapple right now.
When you wake up in the morning, is the first thing that goes into your body water?
Yes.
Wait, why are you laughing?
I don't know, JD, because I wasn't sure. You was asking kind of like, I don't know. I ain't like.
My bad.
I didn't like how you asked that, JD.
My bad.
But yeah, no, it's definitely water.
Jay, that question was perfectly fine, Bobby. You just your mind
It's because
is somewhere
I
else,
said
man.
it. It's because I said it. I'd be weary with shit that comes out of my mouth too.
Hey, look, but I'm getting my body right, getting my health right, trying to get my get my money right, like my man said, get your chicken straight, because I'm trying to make Genie bust the first thing I put in my mouth.
Okay, Tucson, welcome back. You trying to make Genie bust? Tucson, what's good, bro?
Genie could really get it for real,
Okay.
bro.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
No.
Hey, Genie, bust that
No.
I hope Phil Jackson's not.
Bust it down, Genie.
Bro, please.
Like Marshawn said, you got to get your chicken straight. So you know.
Okay, bro. We're not even 15 minutes into this and it's going off the rails early, bro. We got Tucson in the building, bro. It's been a minute. Tucson, how you been, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How y'all been?
Chilling, man. Good
What's
to
up,
have
bro?
you up here.
Appreciate you.
Oh my God, bro. What is going on? Kenny McCoy comes with the super chat. Whew. I'm on Bobby for his all-time list Wednesday. All-time list Wednesday.
Did I
Is
miss
it
something?
because of the Scottie Pippen at 10?
You made an
I don't
all-time
know.
list on
No,
Wednesday?
On
because,
Wednesday, what were we doing?
Maybe
bro,
he's
I think
projecting. Is
we
he
tried to
coming on
get
the
your
show?
all-time list tonight.
Oh, I think that's my guy Kenny. He was supposed to come on today and cook y'all, but I think he'll be on here Wednesday to cook you about that list.
Mm.
Oh, I'm gonna be on the freeway on Wednesday, Kenny. I'm sorry, I can't tap in.
Hey, shout out to Kenny because boy, in case you guys didn't see the last Ticket vs. World, Kenny came up, and when I tell you, you guys know like certain superheroes, like they all have their powers and stuff. Well, Kenny was up there looking like Flash, and
I'm 5 years old.
and Ticket trying to punch him, trying to hit him, and Kenny just running circles around Ticket. And that right there got him a nomination to come on the show. And I just want to tell you guys, everybody who wants to come on Open Gym or wants to come on the Ticket vs. World and things like that, if you guys come up there and cook, we really will bring you on the show. But you got to come on there and cook. Like, you absolutely have to. It's no free passes.
Speaking of shows that people get to come on and chop it up, we have a new show starting tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm not going to say any more than that, but make sure you guys tap in. New
Who's
show,
on it, JD?
faux show.
Spill the beans, JD. Spill the beans.
All right. You'll see tomorrow. Aramis Jones, bro, has been making it rain on Players' Choice these last two shows. Sabonis has been a huge factor in Sacramento. He's playing with a broken hand and still finding ways to contribute. That's a drive and determination you don't see in today's NBA. Ayton hasn't been taking over like he should during Booker's injury.
Man, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying the other week. Like DeMontis, his hand messed up. You don't hear nothing about it. You know. Sometimes you'll get a guy on the podium that all of a sudden has a cast on his hand, and they sit there like this, make sure everybody can see it, talking about, oh yeah, my wrist, my hand. You know, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say no names, but you know, these prima donnas, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, but DeAndre, because my man Tucson had brought it up. If Sabonis was on that, because he compared him, Sabonis to Ayton. If Sabonis was on that Suns team, that'd be a completely different ball game down there. Completely different. Because I just think Ayton, he's just a little too passive. I like Ayton.
I
but
think he's mentally checked out though.
I mean, well, he shouldn't have came back and signed that money then.
I agree with that, though.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that.
He had no choice.
He didn't. They matched the contract. But I mean, if that's the case, then I get it. But At the same time, what does that say about you as a basketball player, though?
Yeah, I get it.
But the thing with DeMontis, though, y'all got to remember who his pops is, though. He comes from top tier pedigree. He's built for this. No, and that's no knock to DeAndre. I really do like DeAndre. I hope he gets out of there and finds a better situation because I want to see him do good.
I want
to trade him for James Wiseman. I think that's a good trade.
Oh, that's not cool. We don't.
Rod,
I'm tired of the Warriors, Mars. I'm tired of the Warriors.
I mean, they just lost to Orlando and Detroit back-to-back games, so they're finished.
They're away, right? They're away.
I think Detroit was home.
No. I think Detroit. Let me check. I don't want to lie.
I know their
home. That's the one.
I know their home stretch was ending soon.
Well, last night was in Golden State. For sure, last night was in Golden State. I was watching it, and Paulo was going crazy.
Yeah, I'm seeing if the Detroit game is in Detroit or not.
Nah, they were both at home.
Hey, have y'all noticed that the Warriors do really sneaky tanks, like when how they got Wiseman in the first place? I can see it again. When they
a sneaky tank.
Wasn't that the year Steph broke his hand though?
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing wrong with that boy.
What broken hand makes you miss 6 months?
Wasn't nothing wrong with that boy.
A broken hand doesn't make you miss 6 months. It doesn't.
They seen they was not.
All of a sudden he's running. Oh, my shoulder. Oh. All right, man.
Thank you, Jeremy Collins. I appreciate you.
So are you saying that that the Warriors aren't playing for real this year?
That's Conley, though.
I mean, this isn't the first time we've seen this.
But hold on, though.
So you think the Warriors are going into tank mode right now?
Well, look, because remember, Clay was already hurt. So they were like, okay, we're not going to really win it without Clay. We can win some games, but we're not going to win it without Clay. So they were like, Steph, your hand's broke. Steph was like, all right, my hand's broke. Then all of a sudden, they got Wiseman, who, okay, like you said, Mars, didn't really turn out the way it's supposed to be. And then this year, all of a sudden, Steph's shoulder hurt. Y'all seen the play? Nothing happened.
Yeah, it didn't look bad, but sometimes
Bob,
the ones that don't look bad end up being bad. So
this is the point I'm trying to make. Why would they want to tank this year and they have a fully loaded roster?
I was just about to say
because the team's trash.
I don't agree with that.
I'm trying to get a high pick and then trade it.
If you can't win a game on the road, I mean, you're not a very good team.
All right, but here's my thing. I understand there's two sides to this coin. So the Lakers tank and they get a high pick. Unless it's Victor, what does that pick do for them? Because look, they got Wiseman, didn't do nothing for him. They got who's the other pick that they got? They got Kuminga. Can't do nothing for him. And now I'm not saying that picks can't come and contribute immediately, but it's a gamble every time you get a pick. I just don't see them gambling with a roster like this in order to do that.
Warriors have done good in the lottery, though.
If you
can get this is a really good lottery class coming up. It's not just Victor. There's at least five kids that's coming in that are going to be nice.
Yeah.
You know
so they're taking for the future. They're taking for the future. They're not necessarily.
I don't think they're tanking. I just think they just lost back to trash teams. But I just think they're
right. And once again, I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe we can bounce it off each other. And we, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. But it looks a little fishy that all of a sudden, Steph's shoulder came out, and then a couple years ago, his hand was broke. He missed a whole year. Man, that boy's hand was not hurt.
Cut the act, cut the cap, cut the crap, and cut the act, bro. They not tanking. They not tanking at all, bro.
Bob, you're nuts.
I said that last night. Cut the cap, cut the crap, and cut the act, man.
Warnock said LeBron is back. Bron over Tatum easily. Bron?
And nobody wants to talk about this. Nobody wants to talk about this.
Rod, I'm with you, bro.
I'm trying to tell you guys. I've been saying this for a little bit now. Bron's easily top 5 in the NBA. And when I get to talking about those top contention guys, the first guy I run to is Jason Tatum. I don't understand how this was even a thing putting Jason Tatum above LeBron. I just don't. Over one playoff run in a little snippet of a season, you guys went ballistic. And I don't get it. I don't get it.
I'm fine with LeBron over Tatum. That's fine. He's still not top 5, but
it's Bron. So
JT's not top 5 either.
No,
not over Bron.
Who's in the top 5?
Giannis,
Luka.
Steph, Jokic, Luka, Embiid, KD,
Okay.
AD. They're all players I'm taking over LeBron and Tatum.
Is this
Okay.
top five just the top five that's going to continuously rotate every week? Like we're gonna, like I'm talking about.
I feel like everyone, apart from Mars, Mars is the person I keep hearing the same names for. But a lot of people keep a rotation of players being in their top five right now. LeBron James, in my opinion, is a guy that I think he deserves to be in that conversation as well, because I think Ron hit it on a lot more points on the panel, but they're writing it off. I don't see a lot of people being able to change this team right now. I really don't. I don't see a lot of people being able to change this team and make up for the deficiencies that they have. And I see LeBron James, he's doing that right now. I mean, they just won 4 straight. Granted, I mean,
No. 5 straight.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Yeah, it's 5 for sure. 5.
They just won 5 straight. So, I mean, I'm not going to hold you, bro. Like, LeBron, to me, son, from 2018, I don't really see the drop off, bro. He's the same dude to me. He's really Ron, you're tripping with 2013 though. You're tripping.
Ali. But Dub, I had to say 2013 to grab everybody's attention. But
no, you say 2018 because people love nutsack riding 2018 for some reason, like it was the best thing they've ever seen in their life.
2018 was one of the best seasons I've ever
2018,
seen.
bro. I don't know what y'all talking about, bro.
2018 was crazy.
Listen, I think
but 2018 he had a complete package, bro. It wasn't. It was crazy. 2018 was nuts, bro. I would take 2018 damn near over 2013.
Me too.
No, I wouldn't. You would be wrong. You would be wrong.
He came when he left Miami and came back to Cleveland. He had his jumper was falling.
2018, Braun, in my opinion, just gets a little bit overrated just because of how weak the Eastern Conference was. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the worst Eastern Conferences I've ever seen in my entire lifetime, man. LeBron James in that position, I mean, it was just easier for him to dominate. Even in that postseason run, I mean, his toughest competition was the Victor Oladipo Pacers and then Boston Celtics team without their best player. So I mean, I think that just gets a little bit overrated. Took who 7 games?
In
LeBron?
2018, didn't Boston take him to 7 games?
Yeah, that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. The fact that
that was a
good team, bro.
That Cavs team was so good.
Wasn't that rookie Jason Tatum?
It's embarrassing. Yeah, it's embarrassing that a team without their best player still took you to 7 games and you was fully healthy. That's embarrassing to me. I mean, it just is. And people be like, oh my God, he had so much crazy impact. I mean, let's just be real. Like, if that Cleveland Cavaliers team was in the West, they would be fighting to make the playoffs because their Western Conference record was 15-15, and that was a 500 record. So that just goes to show me that the main reason why he made the finals and the main reason he won 50 games is because he was facing the Eastern Conference, which was one of the weakest Eastern Conference in NBA history.
Wait. That was Kyrie, K-Love, and Bron?
No, that was the year they had Jordan Clarkson and everybody.
Yeah,
Jay Crowder. Remember Kyrie?
In Boston.
Yeah, Kyrie forced his way out.
They had Isaiah Thomas, but that didn't work out.
I actually think that team was better before they had Jay Crowder and everybody, with D Wade and everybody. I just think they didn't give it enough time to gel.
I think so too. But I mean,
we're gonna lose.
LeBron ain't want IT. LeBron ain't want IT because he called him a bitch.
Niggas be so sensitive.
He did. I remember a video that he called him a bitch because he couldn't even look at him.
Oh shit, I didn't even know that.
And I've been looking, and this is why I say the Matrix is real.
Oh my God!
I've been trying to find that video for years, and I seen it one time. No, I seen it 1 or 2 times in my life, and ever since I tried to look back for it, I could not find that. I was mad as hell. I couldn't find it. I forget which even was again.
What do y'all mean when y'all say the Matrix is real?
Like.
I seen, so they were in a game, right? And I forget which game it was, but they were in a game and something happened. IT was mad about something, and LeBron James, he was trying to talk to LeBron James, and LeBron James couldn't even look at him in the eye. And then IT was like, damn, you can't even look at me in the eye? He said, bitch at, he called him a bitch. So I'm like, I never found it. I've never found that again.
Dub, so you mean somebody can break in my house and try to shoot me right now, and I can dodge bullets like this?
What you mean?
Because you said the Matrix is real.
Chad, am I moving in slow motion?
I swear it's real, bro. There's no way. There's no way.
Damn,
There's no way. There's no
Hold
way
on.
I could never find that. There's
Hold
no
on.
way that I could
Hold
not
on, Dub,
find that, bro. There's
Dub.
no
I'm
way.
pretty sure we had this conversation before about. I could be wrong. Do you believe that aliens exist?
I wouldn't write it off.
Okay.
We have an alien on the panel right now.
Damn, bro.
Oh,
But they're
Martian.
Why gotta be the alien? I mean,
Wait,
there
who
has to
said
be
that, Dub?
some-
That's nuts. We have
there
Mars
has
the
to be
Martian up
some
here.
kind.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be some kind of.
You just went straight for
other life
Bobby?
form.
Why was that?
Because it wasn't me. Is it Mars? He says he's from Mars. It's not me.
All right.
I'm just saying. Nah, listen, bro. Know what I'm gonna do for everybody. I'm gonna research this again to find these clips because I just find it crazy how it went crazy for that little short time in 2018, and then it was never to be seen again. I really
But Dub-
find it wild. I really
Dub,
find it wild
why would that video like need to be hid though?
because nobody wants to see somebody else call because LeBron don't want people to see him call him a bitch.
No, bro.
So wait a second, Doug. So Bron can control the internet, not having people call him a bitch, but the NBA loves the Kings.
No, it's not just Braun. It's not what? What?
Because just a minute ago you said the NBA don't care that much. They wouldn't mess with the Kings basically. You know what I'm saying? They don't care that much. But Bron cares that much about a video. I don't know. Like
Nah, it's just about the NBA. It's just about the NBA protecting their stars. You feel me? So it's like
not letting the Kings beat them.
All right.
I'm not with that. I'm not with that one. I feel you, but I'm not with that.
They did it for Shaq and Kobe too.
I agree with that. They could have done it for that.
Aramis Jones again with another super chat. What if Suns trade Ayton for Cat or a deal between the T-Wolves and Clippers that involves Kawhi, Cat, D'Lo, Reggie Jackson, Brandon Boston Jr., Amir Coffey? What do y'all think about a trade scenario with those listed involved, or maybe D'Lo in Miami?
I'm trying to figure out
like a
Clippers and
3-team?
T-Wolves trade. Any trade that has Kawhi Leonard in it is kind of confusing. So I don't know, but the Suns getting Cat.
That doesn't help at all.
Yeah, I'm failing to see how that helps them.
I see it helping in one way, only because I see Cat contributing a little more on the offensive end, and them letting Cat contribute more on the offensive end than DeAndre Ayton. I feel like Devin Booker, Chris Paul, and everybody else would be inclusive. Like, okay, we got Cat, let's feed him the ball. As opposed to DeAndre Ayton, they just be like, bro, go somewhere, go somewhere. Yeah, they like DeAndre Ayton is almost like that player where like Chris Paul would, like grab him and be like, here, come here. On this side of the floor, you don't do nothing but stand right there. On that side of the floor, you play defense and get us the rebound. And once you get the ball, pass it to me. Don't dribble it. Don't blink your eyes. Don't do nothing. It seems like they do that with DeAndre Ayton.
That's what they need to do with Rudy Gobert.
We ain't seen the best of Rudy yet. That's what he said.
T_T. Who's the best clutch player right now? I think Kai.
Kyrie.
That's how you spell De'Aaron.
I know.
Is that Kyrie?
I think he spelled De'Aaron wrong, JD.
Man, I'm not with this clutch player award, bro. How do we even track this?
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
it has to be eye test.
I'm looking for the video as we speak, so give me a second.
Best clutch player in the NBA is Tyler Hero.
Bro, it's as long as Damian Lillard.
De'Aaron.
As long as Damian Lillard's in the NBA, I'm probably gonna go with Damian Lillard, and then Luka's right there.
That's a little closer, JD.
Thanks.
Damn, it starts with a D, but that's not how you say De'Aaron.
Hey, right now though, really like De'Aaron Fox is really playing the best in the clutch this year, and it's not even close. If you was watching that game last night, you seen clearly like De'Aaron turned up in the fourth quarter, and even down the stretch was going crazy.
Yeah, De'Aaron Fox is nice.
Right.
I mean, like for real though, like De'Aaron Fox is almost a different player in the fourth quarter than he is the entire game, which never really makes sense to me. Why people just, all of a sudden decide to turn it up in the fourth quarter when it's three other quarters.
Should really kind of make me mad. Like you could be doing this all 4 quarters. What's going on?
MC Robinson, can we talk about how much the Lakers are improving and looking low-key scary? Thomas Bryant looks like a good center now.
Nobody want to talk about it?
Nope.
29 and 14? No.
What was the super chat?
Dub, you're not about to find that video.
I'm going to find it.
The Matrix has it, Dub. The Matrix has it, Dub.
I'm close. I think I'm close.
Yo, I got love for Thomas Bryant. It's just the Lakers. I can't get around to having any
All right.
respect for them.
Now I gotta do it because man, y'all gotta force my hand.
I'm
like, listen, I was trying to tell you guys. Remember a couple TikToks ago, a couple episodes ago, when I said if Thomas Bryant can do half of what AD was able to do, which he's doing, he had 29 and 14 last night, and I said if Russ can continue to play as good as he's been playing, which he had 23 and 15 assists last night. It's only been one other player in NBA history to do that, but we know what Russ is capable of. Need I say Russ may possibly be back? I won't do that to you guys. Dennis Schroeder cooking up something crazy right now. I'm trying to tell y'all the Lakers are really a scary team. And look. They're starting Juan Toscano-Anderson. What happens when everybody keeps playing like this? Now, everybody is hot. I don't expect everybody to keep playing this hot. But what happens when everybody keeps balling and you just shove AD right there?
Where's Lonnie at? Lonnie's hurt?
Lonnie's hurt. And they're doing this without Lonnie as well. I'm telling you, bro. They look scary to me. And on top of that, so they happen to be on a 5-game win streak right now, right? Let me tell you what's going on with this old man during this 5-game win streak. Because the thing y'all kept trying to tell me is, oh, well, Bron can't be this because they're losing. Well, they've won 5 in a row. Mars, I don't want to hear who they won against. They won 5 in a row against NBA teams.
I didn't say a word.
12 straight games. Remember, Bron was shooting bad. Remember, Bobby? Bron was shooting bad, and his percentages won't bounce back. Well, guess what?
I never brought up percentages.
He has 12. Well, Mars did. I mean, not Mars. Low did. All right. So, hey, lick the Dorito cheese off your fingers now. Now look. During these 12 games, during the last 12 games, LeBron's shooting over 50%. 13 games in a row of 25 plus. That's the 4th most in his career. On top of that, during this 5-game win streak, Bron's averaging 36 on 57% shooting, 9 assists or 9 rebounds, 7.5 assists. I just challenge you guys to find 10 other times in his 20-year span where he's averaged over a clip like this, over 10, 12 games where he's averaged 36, 9 and 7. I challenge you guys. But then when I say he's top 5, all of a sudden I'm tripping.
Bro, I still don't believe in the Lakers, bro. I still don't.
All right.
Last night, like they played great last night. I mean,
I didn't care about the
Lakers. Do you believe in the Kings? Now I got to do you how Dale do you. Bobby, do you believe in the Kings?
You don't, bro. Don't.
No, do you believe in the Kings?
I'll cook you in, Dale, together.
Do you believe in the Kings?
Yes.
Okay, you guys were damn near at full strength last night.
No, we weren't. No, we weren't.
No, we weren't. You guys didn't have Malik Monk.
Because look, don't do that to Malik. Look, because so if let's say they were at full strength, right? And so you insert Anthony Davis and take Thomas Bryant out. So Thomas Bryant had 29 and 14. What's AD gonna have? 32 and 16 or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's a couple more points, a couple more rebounds. You bring Malik Monk into the picture. That's our we had like 16 points off the bench last night. When we don't have Malik, that's our second string. That's our scoring. So you can take out Terrence Davis and put Malik in, and that's another 15, 16 points. You put AD in the game, that's another 3-4 points you're gonna get. He might still have 29 instead of more than that. So yes, I'm saying that if they have AD and we have Malik, we win the game.
So you're saying that Malik's impact on an NBA basketball game.
Don't put words in my mouth.
You're saying that. I'm asking you a question. I'm not putting.
Put it in his mouth, Ron.
Remember,
you said you're gonna cook me like, yo, this is some Dale shit. Don't put no words in my mouth.
JD asked about something going in your mouth at the beginning of the show. I'm not trying to do all of that. All right, I'm staying out of y'all business. All right, what y'all got going on in that middle column is what y'all got going on in that middle column. I'm just asking. From what I'm understanding is what you're saying is if you guys add Malik and they add Anthony Davis, it makes you guys not only not only does it impact your team more, but it impacts your team as much to say that you guys are better than the Lakers.
Brian, you heard exactly what I said, bro. I said exactly what I said. Thomas Bryant played so good last night that if you insert AD instead of Thomas Bryant, he doesn't play that much better than what Thomas Bryant did last night, and maybe doesn't even play better at all. But if you insert Malik Monk into the fold instead of Terrence Davis, then yeah, bro, we play much better with we play better with Malik. Yes.
Here's what I'm saying though too, because I don't. And you can see now too, like everybody can clearly see with their two eyes that Thomas Bryant is a good basketball player.
Always thought he was
a good basketball. I didn't know he could shoot this good on all three levels. Like don't get it twisted. Thomas Bryant, he got a mid range and he actually can shoot pretty good from 3 too. I didn't know he could shoot like this. But I'm saying now that everybody knows he can hoop, what makes you think that just because AD comes back that Thomas isn't about to still be playing a lot of good minutes? So that just because AD comes back, that doesn't undermine Thomas's contribution.
He doesn't play nearly as many minutes.
I don't know.
He doesn't play nearly as many minutes.
I think they might switch it up a little bit. I think Thomas might start playing a lot more.
And then if he does, then they're a lot slower, and we just run him out the gym. But that's just my opinion. I'm no expert. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a humble Kings fan. That's all.
But time out though, because we said at full strength now too. So it's not just Malik for AD, which that is
true. That's true.
Crazy on any level. But go off, King. But now let's not forget about Lonnie Walker as well though. So what happens when you insert him into that too? Timeout. I'm not done yet. Austin Reeves didn't play either. Austin Reeves didn't play either.
Keep going.
I'm just saying, like, if you say that Malik's impact is equal to Anthony Davis, Lonnie Walker, and Austin Reeves.
So what? So if Austin Reeves plays, that takes away from all Dennis Schroeder's minutes, or what? Because there's only one ball. There's only a certain amount of minutes. We got to work this out some way, somehow.
I think it's some things that need to get. It's some things that need to get figured out.
And a casual will go for that, but that's not how basketball works, man. You get like
it's some things that the Lakers need to figure out, and I think through injury they're able to figure this out. I think now they see that Thomas Bryant needs to play more. I think that they see that. Maybe
Ron. That's not how it goes.
Maybe Austin Reeves doesn't need to play as much. Maybe Dennis Schroeder does need to play more. But on top of that, we talk about Kendrick. Look, I would rather Austin Reeves play over Kendrick Nunn any day of the week on that Lakers team.
All right, but so what do you think? So you think if AD wakes up magically healthy tomorrow, they're going to be like, whoa, AD. No. Thomas Bryant just had 29 and 14 the other day. So you know what? You're not gonna play as much. We don't need you to do as much. Like, yeah, they're gonna be like, Thomas, sit the fuck down.
They can play together.
Come on, man. You know that's how the NBA works, bro. It don't matter what you do when the star's gone. When the star comes back, you sit your ass down.
Because I have it right here. So Wenyen Gabriel played a lot of minutes. Max Christie, who's a rookie, played a lot of minutes. He played 23 minutes. So when you put them in their minutes, Thomas Bryant will at least play 23 minutes. He played 34 last night. He can play 24 minutes or 20. Yeah, he can play 24 minutes. Why can't he do that?
24 minutes.
If
next to AD.
So they're just going to split it? 24 and 24?
No, look, Thomas Bryant played 34 minutes last night. That's essentially what AD played.
They wouldn't be on the floor at the same time, though, right?
Why can't they play on the floor at the same time?
They haven't been playing like that all season, have they?
They're not going to.
Haven't they been running small lineups?
They've been running small, but they can go big.
They're not going
bro.
To.
Why not?
I don't know, bro.
They just don't, bro. I don't know. I like the idea of two bigs on the court together, but they just don't do it no more. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even watch the Lakers. I'm just guessing up here, but I'm pretty sure they run small lineups, and I don't think that they would have them both out there at the same
time. Bro, they even had Bron playing the 5, getting bullied by DeMontis a little bit last night. Like,
and what was happening on the other end?
I mean, it's Bron. And
that Ox was running his ass to go guard Patrick Beverly. He ain't want no problems with Bron.
No, actually, he was guarded. I seen a couple possessions where you had Bron on the wing. So I was proud of him. I was scared at first. Like,
that was Harrison Barnes guard LeBron James.
No. I mean, Harrison guarded him most of the game, no doubt. But I'm just saying there was a couple of possessions. You know how it goes. You switch, you in transition, you get caught on another guy. I was spooked for him, but he held it down. And then he breathed too hard, and they blew the whistle.
All right, let's move. Let's move. If you haven't paid the entry fee, make sure you pay that. That is a like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button on the video. Iman said Mars. I agree, but why is Nurse the best coach in the NBA?
Iman.
Because I think mainly when I look at coaches, I mainly value what they do defensively. Because I think defense is where coaching probably is the most important. And defensively, Nick Nurse, when I watch him in the playoffs, probably makes some of the best adjustments I've ever seen. He implements the most game planning around stars that of any coach in the NBA. He does a really good job of neutralizing a lot of star players in the NBA. Steph Curry, KD, when he guards centers, when he had the right personnel, he slows down guys like Joel Embiid quite well. So when I'm looking at what Nick Nurse can do in stuff like that aspect, I respect him a lot. Offensively, I'm not completely sold on him, especially this season, because offense seems to be a lot of just Pascal Siakam isolations. But that can also just be down to what he has at his disposal, and he's just trying to make the best of a bad situation. But what I've seen from him in the playoffs is enough for me to say he's the best coach in the NBA right now for me.
W, you here with us, bro? You still trying to find this video?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh no, I got sidetracked. This Lil John just.
Okay,
Don't be
anyway,
nasty,
Jimmy Two Shoes. Jimmy
Nah,
Two Shoes.
What these Johns out here talking about, Dub?
You got some dirty ass Jones out there, bro. That thing's, oh my god, bro. I just be looking like, you really think people think you cute off this?
Oh my
Nasty,
god, bro.
bro.
Jimmy Two Shoes. LeBron's just a glorified role player right now. Just stat
Oh
padding
my
with no
God,
impact
no.
against contending teams, period.
God.
Look, he changed his profile picture. What is going
That's Mr.
Is that
Mass.
Mr. Mass?
Yeah, that's Mr. Mass.
Mr.
No,
Mass
it is
was
not. No, it is not.
That's
Bro,
Mr.
it's
Mass.
some old.
like
It's some
I
old
said,
dude. He's got gray.
like I
eyebrows.
said
It's an old dude named Mr. Mass.
No, that is not him, bro. Come on.
Yo, and Jimmy, get out your bag. I'm not even finna say nothing. Just get out your bag.
Like I said before, if the Cleveland Cavaliers was in the West in 2018, y'all wouldn't be riding on this impact wave. I promise you guys, y'all wouldn't. They went 15-15 in the West. LeBron James was in the tougher conference on the Lakers with a worse team, but all of a sudden he don't have the same impact. He don't have the same impact just because his team is losing more. He has a worse supporting cast, and he's in a tougher conference. He don't have the same impact just because of that. You know, we're going to forget all of that, but just lean it on. He just doesn't have the same impact. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'll be chatting, bro.
iOS Inc. Bro, Dub is literally a young fluent. That's crazy. SSJ.
Don't ever.
Gabe with the
Don't
super
ever
chat.
disrespect my name like
Gabe
that, bro.
said, "Nah, I'm with
That's a
Dub."
compliment, Dub.
I told
That
him
ain't a
I was going to
compliment.
send
That's
him a
an
video.
insult.
I am reading a super chat from Gabe. Nah, I'm with Dub. I told him I was going to send him a video the other day, and it disappeared off the face of the earth.
Let's go, Gabe. That's what I'm telling you, bro. They be working. They really be working.
You
God
text Dub. You text Gabe
People-
and told him to send that.
Hey,
super
listen. People. Who the fuck is this? People work hard, but the Matrix works harder, man. I'm
Oh
telling you.
my God. Leaf Diggy with the super chat. Is Rudy Gobert the biggest scapegoat in sports?
Yes.
Cristiano
No.
Ronaldo.
No.
In the NBA. In the NBA.
Bro, he's ass, bro. I cannot stand Rudy Gobert, bro.
He's not the biggest scapegoat, though.
In the NBA. In football, it used to be Phillip Rivers.
I don't even know who that is.
Wait.
Yeah,
The biggest,
Hey, Mark.
the biggest
Mark,
scapegoat in
you're
the
lucky.
NBA is LeBron James. I feel like it's not even close.
I don't
Yeah,
even
it
see
depends
how
who you
Rudy's a scapegoat. Like Rudy's never been on a team where it was anything to escape from. That's what I'm trying to like. Did you
That's
guys
true.
ever have those Jazz teams being anything major? No.
I
Did anybody? And you see what I'm saying? And did anybody ever have that Minnesota team or this Minnesota team right now being anything better than a play-in? Anything better than a 5-6 seed?
There are for
No.
sure people who had Minnesota being better
I
than a
had them.
play.
I had them being a good team.
I had him being like 4 or 5.
But is that
I
still
think-
something to escape from though?
I think up here, the
No,
only
but
person
I
who
had them
wasn't
being a good
believing that was
What the hell
Dub.
is Dub doing?
Some
Y'all just
Yo,
look
my-
at this.
mind y'all fucking business.
All right, my bad.
What was he doing, bro?
In there moving reorganizing the house.
Oh my God.
You doing your weekend cleaning, Dub? You got that Mary J going in there?
Oh, I muted him. Hold on. I got you. You're
I
unmuted.
was told to do something. Give me a second. I got.
All right, I'm remuting you. What is going on? Big Meech Kings bring in Malik and Lakers bring in Lonnie or AR-15. Same outcome. Lakers win. I do believe in the Kings, though. Bron just out of his mind right now.
Yeah, Bron was going crazy.
Eric Dupree. What if playoff match? Kings versus Lakers, 7-game series.
Kings in 6.
Hey, I would be here for that.
I'm
really
never
be a
going
good
against
series.
LeBron.
Yeah,
Never bet
that's
against
tough.
LeBron in the playoffs.
I ain't mad at you, Jason. I ain't mad at you. Hey, I'll actually. No, I ain't gonna say that. I can't put that on the internet. Never mind.
Nah. We here now.
Nah, I can't.
You've
Yeah,
put worse
Clark, you
on the
already brought
internet,
it
I'm
up,
sure. All right,
We got a lot off already, man. Might as well keep it going.
You trying to clean up your resume and your image? I get it. But trust me, buddy. Trust me.
I just can't. You know, I can't.
You already went too far now.
Come on, let's move on.
All right.
Destin Thorne. Lake Show still own
You
the
gotta read
Queens,
this,
Bobby.
JD.
Light the
What
beam,
is-
my ASS.
Look, JD. Some super chats, we just don't read and just send them their money back.
But he said show is goated. Keep doing your thing. So we have to read
Fuck
that.
that. No love. He called us the Queens, bro.
I mean, he called you the Queens, not us.
No, I'm talking about us. I'm saying us is the light the beam, man. Light the beam.
Kenny McCoy, he won a chip at 35 dub in his 17th season.
Is he talking about LeBron James?
It has
Who
nothing
else
to
would he
do
be
with
talking
anything
about?
That was said. It has nothing to do with anything that was
That
said.
had nothing to do with what I said. Yeah.
Drink more water, said Super Chat. Coach Bud, playoff defenses. First in 2018-19, fourth in 2019-20, first in 2020-2021, first in 21-22. Not Bud, but Bud is a bad coach and Nurse is a great coach? ?
When I was talking about Nick Nurse playoff defenses, I was talking about how he was able to neutralize star players. Coach Bud's defenses, as we've all seen, have been very easy to exploit in the postseason with his reliance on blocking up the paint and leaving guys open for threes, which has been actually exploited many times in the postseason. So while it can lead to good defensive ratings due to the rim protectors he has, it's also very easy to exploit with the right personnel. I believe Nick Nurse playoff defenses aren't easy to exploit like Coach Bud's, which is why I think he's a great coach. And Coach Bud's lack of adjustments is another reason why I don't think he's a very good coach. But yes, the defensive ratings are pretty good in the playoffs.
Didn't Joel Embiid kill them last season in the playoffs?
Joel Embiid, he made that game winner. That was cool. But yeah, he had a good series against Toronto. I also don't think they had the personnel to deal with bigs last season.
Well, I mean, who has the personnel to deal with Joel though? Dub,
I was just asking a question.
Is it any team in the NBA that can stop Joel the second?
I mean, no.
He's saying personnel. The Raptors don't have the personnel. They don't really have a big body down there. The Bucks have personnel. The Celtics
that's
have
why I'm
personnel.
not using this season.
Miami
Isn't
has
really an
personnel.
indictment on Nick Nurse as a coach for me. He just doesn't have a very good team around him, which is why Toronto need to blow it up.
Okay.
And with that being said, I don't think anybody up here is refuting the fact that Nick Nurse is light years a better coach than Coach Bud.
I hope not.
No. I'm not gonna argue that too. I was just curious on where you stood with because Joel went off last season. So I got you.
And I mean, Coach Bud, dude for sure can construct a defense and coach some defense, I guess. But my son is 2 years old, and I'm sure he can scribble something on a board to put together a competent defense with Drew Holiday, Khris Middleton, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Brook Lopez. I'm not even going to get into the bench.
Stop bringing up Middleton in these combos, bro.
Hey, Dub, you could call Middleton all you want, but on the defensive end, nothing's mid about him.
Who's better on defense? Khris Middleton or Brook Lopez?
Dub, he can be the fourth best defender on that team and still be a good defender.
Yeah, he's good. I'm just saying. I don't want to hear about Middleton, bro. He's not a factor. They would have lost last season with or without him. They're gonna lose this year with or without him.
Dub, so what are you saying? What you're saying is he needs to go to the courtroom and change his name and put a slash right after the mid?
Son, when they
Mid,
had
that would be ideal. Yeah, that would be ideal.
when they had what's it called? When they won the chip. When I first came on the show, I was the person that brought in the idea of them trading Middleton for Damian Lillard. I mean, Middleton had a good series, but he wasn't going to have that consistently for the whole career.
Mm-hmm.
It just wasn't, because he even during that playoff run, he was very inconsistent. So I'm not relying on a guy like that on a year in, year out basis to be the second star of my team, second scoring option for my team. I mean, it's just I'm not with that, bro. Defense, sure, but I'm not with him being the second fiddle to Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think they really got lucked out winning in 2021.
Dub, I hope Khris Middleton don't break your heart this year.
Huh?
He's really that.
Listen,
good,
everybody could call
That's
me a
what I'm
hater
saying,
all I
man.
want, but a lot of shit I be talking about comes true, and y'all still call me a hater for that. So y'all could keep doing it. I told you the Wolves were gonna be ass. I told you the Miami wasn't gonna be that good.
Bing,
What did I
bing.
say? I told
Come
y'all
on,
Kevin
Dub.
Durant. I still said that Kevin Durant was one of the top 3 players, top 5 players in the world, and y'all
Bing.
wasn't with that. I said the Nets was gonna be had the personnel to be contenders, and look what they're doing.
Bing.
So I mean, y'all can call me a hater all y'all want, but shit, I'm the motherfucker who been right this whole time. So y'all can keep
Bing,
y'all
bing,
can put that in your pipe and smoke it, motherfucker.
Bing, bing, bing.
Go ahead, bro.
RNS Talents. Super Chat. Joel Embiid or Nikola Jokic? Who would you rather start your franchise with?
Jokic.
It was Joel or Jokic?
Yeah.
This is too easy.
Joel or Jokic? Oh wait, damn, that's tough.
It's tough because you look at Embiid and you see like the injuries and stuff, so that's like sitting in the back of your head, you know?
That's the only thing, right? And that's why I say it's kind of hard for me to like rate and properly rank Embiid because he's always hurt, so it's annoying. Because I want to see what really he could do full healthy in the postseason, right? So it's kind of hard for me to rank him on that. But if I'm going fully healthy, I may lean more towards Joel than Jokic, mainly because I think he's just a better defender. But other than that, though, I mean, I wouldn't be mad at either or.
We start this. It said who we start the franchise with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just putting defense.
Yeah, I think
around
Jokic.
Jokic. I'm fine.
Jokic is easier to build around, in my opinion.
I got Joel.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with Joel.
Kenny McCoy said, you said he wasn't good in the West. Rewind the tape. He's talking to Dub. Mythic SA. Start bench cut. JBD Mitch D Book.
Start Donovan Mitchell, bench Devin Booker, Jaylen Brown can get cut.
Yep.
Peace out, D Book.
Yeah.
What?
What you mean?
Didn't you just say last week you have D Booker over Donovan Mitchell?
I said I can interchange them, but you know, in the moment, in the heat of the moment, I'm gonna go with D Mitch. But you already know who's starting. So
Time out. He talk about peace out, D Book, and then Tusanko say, yeah. So
No. I was trying to figure out who I'm gonna cut. That's what I was trying to figure out who I'm gonna cut.
Hold on, no, but Tusanko, before you say yours, Bobby, I need you to clearly say right now, start bench cut, because I know where you're going with this, and we all need to know just how nasty you are for this. So go ahead.
I mean, look, JB starting, all right, and them other two can flip a coin.
I don't understand.
They can Rochambeau. They can flip a coin. They can race for it. I don't care.
Race for it. 40-yard dash.
I'm not gonna lie. Putting Jaylen Brown above any of those guys is asinine to me.
It's crazy.
It's
I
crazy.
really don't think it's that crazy though.
I'm asinine.
You are asinine. James Harden would have been a better one.
Look,
Word,
if you put James in there for me, it's just a start bench, all right?
He said what?
It's just a start bench.
Ron, I need to know what happened.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, I need to get Ron off the craziest bender so I can get this story, bro. Because
hey, JD, that list is coming along real nice.
Ron, yeah. It's been over. When I got on PC, at least you've always talked about this. So it's been over a year now. It couldn't have been that bad to where you still holding these grudges, bro.
The what?
Hey, Dub.
Word. I heard that.
You heard that too? Yeah. The what did you just say?
I said grudges.
Okay. Rewind the tape.
Rewind the tape, please, because if I said something wild, I apologize.
It was a little pause. But go ahead, Ron.
Dub, it happened in 2014. So if this grudge is still being held, then obviously that's almost 10 years ago. And look, furthermore, it's episode 198. I'll do you guys a favor. In episode 200 in 99.
Yeah.
If we make it that far, I'll tell you guys the James Harden story.
Oh,
Until then,
I still haven't heard
There's
the James
no
Harden
way.
story.
There's no
I'm
way
down
that
for
happened
it.
in 2014, and you was talking like that when I first met you. Like that shit just happened yesterday. That's crazy.
bro, he is wearing that so close to his chest. The only people who know are him and Shaq and James.
I don't think Shaq even knows.
No, Shaq definitely knows because he was there.
Oh,
I
man.
know slight details. I don't know the story.
like, with that being said and done, though, with everything being said, that was a good time. Man. I'll tell you that much, boy.
Yo, RNS Talents with another
He's still
super
your
chat.
girl?
He said,
Nah.
bro, a 10-year grudge over something like
It had to be something, bro. It had to be something like that. He had to steal his girl, bro.
$2.99.
RNS Talents. SBC, start bench cut. Jimmy Butler, Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine. Bob, you still starting Jaylen Brown?
See you, Zach.
I think Zach does get the short.
It's in that
Yeah.
order. I'm starting Jimmy, bench, and Jaylen Brown, cutting Zach LaVine.
Yeah, in that order.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Where are we at here? Aramis Jones. I think this is 150.
Oh, Aramis, you really like
He's
you
really sponsoring the show. It's Luka. It's sponsored by Luka and Aramis Jones.
Mhm.
That's fire. Start bench cut. Paul George, Brandon Ingram, DeMar DeRozan.
In that order again.
Yeah,
Yep.
in that order, yep.
You
DeMar
know what?
Frozen.
You know what? You guys can hate on DeMar
What's up,
all
Ron?
you want to. You guys can hate on DeMar all you want to. Yes, Bobby. We need to have a conversation that we had
I love
off the
DeMar.
show that we need to have on the show because DeMar DeRozan is the most disrespected player over the last 10 years, and it's hands
Wait,
down.
Ron, do you have Paul George or do you have DeMar over Paul George?
Yes.
Is what I want to know.
Yes.
DeMar
Yes.
is not the most disrespected player.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan over Paul George?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Why?
just hate. That's just
Why?
hate.
Why? Because
Why?
because I think, and it's close, and I'll even go as far as saying Paul George. Yes, he's more skilled than DeMar DeRozan.
He's
But at
just
the same
What
time,
does that
I
mean,
think-
though? What does that mean?
I
He's more
think
skilled. What does
nothing.
that
It doesn't mean shit. It means he's taller and can dribble the ball more than him.
Right,
It means his moves look a little cuter. That's it. But I'm
Who?
saying like
Whose moves?
Paul George.
Oh, George's.
Yeah, his moves look better than DeMar. So
So nothing. It has nothing to do with his defense, huh?
Nah,
so
that
DeMar
doesn't-
doesn't play
that
defense.
No, he doesn't. No.
Oh, okay. So
Hey, Ron,
Paul
Ron.
George is better than him just because of defense.
Well, he's
Ron,
better than him
don't-
at every aspect of the game, but
I'll give
don't-
DeMar
don't smoke-
scoring. I'll
don't
give
smoke the
DeMar
rest of that.
scoring.
how's
tell
that
me-
score? How's
DeMar
that scoring?
DeRozan
How's
is
that
not
scoring
a
looking
better
at the
scorer than
playoffs?
Paul
Bro, this is not even a conversation. I don't
Ron,
know.
Ron,
how
Ron,
this is-
Ron,
Because no.
How's that scoring? How's that scoring looking at the playoffs?
Yeah, the playoffs is the
How,
dropper.
yeah, how does it look in the playoffs?
Paul George
Terrible.
in the playoffs?
That's
Yes,
drop
thank you.
terrible.
Playoff
That's
P, playoff P. Because
Paul
we've
George,
seen
Paul
Mel
George
Gibson.
still clears
Time out.
DeMar DeRozan in the playoffs.
No,
Not even close.
Yeah, he does. He actually does.
when
DeMar
have we-
DeRozan hasn't had one series in his life where he's been positive efficiently.
When have we just seen an amazing Paul George run in the playoffs? I'm trying to find out.
I
and you can
I
go
always
back-
hear the
go-
hype
go-
around
go-
the
go-
Pacers.
It
The
is-
Utah
it is
Jazz.
going to the
Hold on, hold on.
I always hear
Utah-
the hype around
The
the
Utah
Pacers,
Jazz.
but
The
whatever.
Utah Jazz. When Kawhi
Utah
got out.
Jazz?
Tearing that boy up.
Yeah, when Kawhi got hurt, he was balling against the Utah Jazz, right? And they beat the Utah Jazz. Then he got advanced to the Phoenix Suns, and he still was playing well. So that's the recent
He
one.
played well. He played well against the Suns.
That's a fact though, Dub. He did show up that time.
Mhm.
But the
So-
three
so, yeah.
times before that, not so much.
I mean,
I feel you.
you can look at what 2014 when he went to the conference finals. He played well that year.
No, I'm not saying he doesn't play well, but I'm like, let's look
Plays-
at the team he had though. Let's put it all.
Y'all
into
having the wrong
perspective.
conversation though. Bi's better than both of them now.
I don't mind having Brandon Ingram over both of them. But
Yeah, I got Bi over both of them now today.
So,
Hey,
Ron-
my thing, y'all in the chat losing your mind. Do you guys not fucking remember last year when DeMar DeRozan was going crazy?
One year.
How the
Ron.
playoffs look? How the playoffs look? How the
playoffs
playoffs
was
look?
bad.
How did the playoffs look?
Ron, you're
How
going
did the
off of
playoffs look?
1 year.
No. I'm going
Ron,
off.
you're hanging on to you're hanging on
I'm
to those game winners he hit. The one off the
go-
one leg.
I
Yeah, he
am,
made
yes.
back to back.
Paul George has never done that. No, last year he made the most game winners in the league. Last year he had the most 40-point games in the league last year, and we don't.
How
talk
did the
about this type of
playoffs look?
stuff.
How did the playoffs look?
What did Paul George do in the
Good question,
playoffs?
Marsh.
He didn't make it because
he
had health and safety protocols in the playing game.
Well, check this out. He needs
get COVID.
He needs to play. He needs to play better defense off the court.
That was the NBA
move.
Ron, I need to ask Ron this. Right?
Ron's not in the right state of mind.
You have 2020, 2019, and 2018. If you want to register that as bad for PG, that's cool. 2021 was a time where it was really good. 2017. His last year in the Pacers was it was okay. It wasn't that.
That was the year they lost to Cleveland, right?
Yes.
That was it. Yeah.
2016. 2016 is a playoff. 2016 is a playoff run that he played well in. 2014 was a playoff run he played well in. 2013 was a playoff run that he played well in. So even though like for the last 4 years, 3 of those years has been pretty like underperformed. I mean, the good outweighs the bad for their career. And DeMar DeRozan, what the fuck has he done?
How many Eastern Conference Finals do they both have?
Oh my God!
No, I'm asking.
DeMar's been to legit one.
And how many has Paul George been to?
He went to the Western Conference as well. So I'm gonna count that.
So they both got 2 conference finals, right?
Where's DeMar's second one?
Paul George has 3. Paul George has 3.
Paul George has 3. Okay, cool.
DeMar has 1.
All right, DeMar has 1. And so with that being said, how many times has Paul George led his team to a number 1 seed? I don't care how watered down it was because Paul George played in that same watered down East. How many times has DeMar DeRozan did that? How many times has Paul George did that as the number 1 option?
Are you serious?
I don't know if Paul George has ever been the number 1 seed.
He was in 2014. He was in 2014.
The Pacers were in 2014?
Yeah.
I didn't know
they were.
Okay.
Miami was on a down year. Okay.
Hey, but about the playoffs, that's not fair. That's not fair.
I think DeMar has been the number 1 seed. Maybe
I think twice. Yeah.
2018 and 2016.
Why are we also talking about team shit when we're talking about the better individual players?
I just want us to address the fact that DeMar DeRozan has been inefficient in every single playoff series he's ever played.
You can't deny facts.
I mean, DeMar DeRozan is a good basketball player. I just don't think that he's close to Paul George.
This is what I'm saying. Like we hype Paul George so much, but then we don't give DeMar DeRozan no love. DeMar DeRozan can't play basketball in the playoffs. That's why he's done. And here's also my thing with DeMar DeRozan too. What competent team has DeMar DeRozan been on?
Wait, Ron.
The 2018 Raptors were meant to be the best team in the East.
Bars. Ticket style. This gonna kill his whole argument.
Some good teams,
this ticket style. This gonna kill his whole argument. Ron or Lon. When both of them went up against LeBron James, they both went up against LeBron James. Who showed up and who froze up when the moment?
They both got waxed. It don't matter.
No. That's not what I said. I said who showed up? Who showed up against a super duper team while DeMar DeRozan couldn't even beat the Cavs, couldn't even get a game off on the Cavs.
But who
without
won,
Kyrie Irving? Without Kyrie Irving.
They both lost.
They both lost.
That's the thing. They both lost.
But
LeBron didn't lose a series in the East.
Paul George took a super duper team to Game 7. DeMar DeRozan.
Do you know
get a game? Wait. DeMar DeRozan, who had a 1 seed, he was a 1 seed with Serge Ibaka, Valanciunas, Siakam, Kyle Lowry. Who was still? Was Norman Powell still there, Mars? Was Norman Powell still there?
I believe so.
Norman Powell couldn't even get a fucking game off?
Dub.
Nah, bro. I'm not hearing that shit.
Pacers team was still better.
Bro, the Raptors had all that talent. He couldn't get a game off. With no Kyrie. With no Kyrie.
Hey, with that being said, I'm not hyping DeMar in the playoffs. I'm just saying I think DeMar is just as good, if not better, than Paul George. Because at the end of the day, Paul George still hasn't. Their resumes are identical. They both haven't done jack shit. They both are glorified.
Okay, cool. They both haven't glorified. Cool. They both haven't done jack shit. But DeMar DeRozan has performed way worse and not doing jack shit. He's performed way worse.
Man, look. The last 2 seasons, Paul George has played, or DeMar DeRozan has played way better than Paul George. Way better. And we're not acknowledging it. Even today, right now, DeMar DeRozan's playing better than Paul George, and we're not acknowledging it. DeMar DeRozan the other day, I think like 3-4 days ago, had 44 points, and nobody spoke on it.
I just want to know how the playoffs looked for DeMar last season.
Hey, They look the same way they look for Paul George. They was both on the couch with a remote, flipping through channels.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you, Ron.
The mannerism was there, just plain trash.
I mean, Paul George been getting hurt. Like, we just can't dispute that. Even when we look at this year, like, I would still argue that Paul George is still playing better than him.
And I'm like, so we're hype. We're talking shit about DeMar DeRozan in the playoffs, but we're not acknowledging the fact that Paul George was flamed for a whole year on the internet for choking in the playoffs. So we're acting like Paul George is admirable in the playoffs.
What about DeMar? He chokes every year.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying DeMar is a phenomenal playoff player, but I'm saying don't bring up DeMar's playoffs. Don't bring up DeMar's playoffs deficiencies, and not acknowledge Paul George in the same breath.
The last time
not only Paul George. What about James Harden? Because y'all was just hyping James Harden.
The last time we seen PG in the playoffs,
no one got
the last time we seen PG in the playoffs, he stepped up when his best guy got hurt, and he pushed him to another round and lost to the Phoenix Suns. That's what he did.
Man, bro.
When has DeMar done that? When has DeMar done that?
Look, check. He hasn't. But look, though, I'm gonna put it like this, and I'm gonna just leave it here. It's not much of a difference between those two. It's not.
Okay.
I guess it's the start bench cut show because we have like 6 more start bench cuts. Aramis Jones. All right, what do y'all think is Brandon Ingram's ceiling?
Oh, man, that's tough.
Borderline top 15 player.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Second best player on the championship contending team.
Well, if you think the Pelicans are contenders right now, I'd say he's the best player in the championship contender.
Nasty, Marsh. It's the reason why I said second best player, because he will forever, as long as Zion's healthy, he will forever be Zion's Batman.
You mean Robin?
Yes.
No, he had it right. He had it right the first time.
No,
he
he
had
didn't.
it right the first time.
He had it right. He had it right
the first time.
Everybody up here thinks that BI is Batman to Zion's Robin.
Yes.
I think in the playoffs you'll see it.
Yes.
In the playoffs.
I think it's the Justice League and in Batman Superman. I mean, whatever. Zion is Superman and BI is Batman. You know what I'm saying? They could both rock together. Like,
but who's better?
Nobody.
Superman?
Batman is honestly, but nobody has to play second fiddle to each other. I think they can play together. I think BI is that good. Zion's probably a little better though, but they're that good. It's similar to Jason and Jalen. Like one of them is right there, but they're both nasty, bro.
I think once they get rid of CJ, I think I like their chances a lot more.
All right, start bench cut: Batman, Superman, Spider-Man.
But honestly, Superman's getting the fuck out of there.
Yeah, word, yeah.
Julius Randle, KG-san. This is from KG-san Super Chat. Julius Randle All-Star campaign better than Bam.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that.
That's not crazy.
What you mean?
Yes.
He's not over Bam Adebayo.
I'm biased.
Anytime a big's having a good season, it's always Bam Adebayo that they're trying to just say they're better than. It's like he's the first player that everyone's just trying to say.
Yeah, why is it always Bam?
Because Bam is like that. Because Bam is really like that. So you gotta set the standard high, and Bam is a high standard.
You know what Bam is?
I think that's showing love to Bam. Honestly.
You know what Bam is, right? Think about it like a UFC, right? You have those fighters that they're not really champions or like those top guys, but they're like those guys that put you over the edge. They're the guys where you fight this guy, and then after you beat this guy, you're in that top 3, top 5 contention realm where you could be going up against the championship fighters. That's what Bam Adebayo is. He's not Joel. He's not Jokic. He's not there. But he's that dude where once you surpass, get out of here. He said he's that dude that once you surpass him, then you in that realm. And that's why Bam always gets picked on.
I like that.
Okay, drink more water. More good playoff runs as a number 2, Middleton or PG-13?
Middleton.
PG.
Middleton's had one good playoff run.
And it amounted in a championship.
The question was more good playoff runs, not the best playoff run. Middleton's had one.
I'm gonna go off averages. If you average Paul George's playoff runs into one playoff run, it's not as good as Khris Middleton's.
Paul George has been in the playoffs.
Go off of that. I understand that.
Doesn't mean it was a good playoff run.
That's how averages work. You average all the numbers together, and you know what I'm saying. Let's make it one, just so this score can be fair. And Middleton has definitely shut up in the playoffs.
And my man Neef C in the chat said Middleton had 2 good playoff runs. I don't know exactly how many good playoff runs he had, but I know I'll take that 2. One playoff run over anything that Paul George did in the playoffs.
That's a playoff run, one series.
It's the playoffs.
Was that 2018?
Playoff run doesn't mean lose in the first round.
It's the playoff
run.
That's not a run.
Was that 2018, Mars?
Yeah, the Boston series where they lost in 7 games.
Hey, if I run a mile
in the first round, the playoff run.
Bobby, you don't want to die on this hill.
I have to.
Yeah, you're gonna just die then.
If I run a mile, then I ran a mile. But if I run to the refrigerator, I still ran to the refrigerator.
Oh my god! Playoff run being one.
I'm still getting my cardio in. You know what I'm saying?
Hell of a playoff run.
Oh my god.
RNS Talents with another start bench cut for y'all. Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Luka Doncic.
Luka, JT, Donovan Mitchell.
Damn.
See you, Donovan.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that to Donovan, bro, but
just put him in a tier with players that are better than him. That's
I hear you. Damn it. I didn't want that to happen.
Hey, but JD, Luka's coming off that pine.
Yeah, okay. Quan with the super chat. SBC, Jimmy, PG, Middleton.
In that order. In that order.
Kenny McCoy sent a super chat, said, Ron, they benched Demar in the clutch in the playoffs.
Middleton really only had 2 good postseasons in his career. I hope you guys know that.
One of them was one series. It doesn't even.
One of them was one series. Not nasty, bro. Not nasty as shit.
Hey,
nasty for what?
Ron, but whatever
you got to have Middleton over Paul George in the playoffs. That's not crazy.
The fact that Khris Middleton has been to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 postseasons, and only 2 of them has been good. I'm riding with Paul George because even for the last,
because even championship,
he was the second.
So
option.
I apologize that
they said as a 2 option.
Probably the best player.
They said it as a 2.
He's playing. Yes, he's playing with arguably the best player in the world, Ron.
They said as a 2 option. Okay, and what were they saying during that playoff run? It was Bozos coming up here saying, and I'm sure a couple of you guys agree.
You just called them Bozos, so why do we care?
It was Bozos up here saying that Khris Middleton was carrying that team.
That was a lie. I never agreed.
You see, and then it was people also saying, "Oh well, if Giannis would have sat out because of that injury and they would have won that game, then well, guess what? Khris Middleton gets Finals MVP." It was people up here saying that without Khris Middleton, the Bucks don't get nowhere. This, that, and the third. Khris Middleton, that playoff run right there was better than anything Paul George has ever dreamed of doing.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
Nostalgia's hitting on something 2 years ago. That's crazy.
That boy ain't never even put his head on the pillow.
Joe Ingles wouldn't have did Khris Middleton like that.
I promise you he would have.
You bring up Joe Ingles every show, Bob.
Hey, JD, you see what he was doing to Paul George?
Joe Ingles and Bojan Bogdanovic.
Nostalgia is hitting this Khris Middleton playoff run different.
No, it's fine because we could play that game. I bet you Paul George.
Matter of fact, Khris Middleton was the number 1 that series.
Hold on, Bobby. What happened in the first round against Orlando Magic in 2020?
I don't know.
He got put on his fucking ass. That's what happened.
He played bad.
Got put on his ass. Like what? What do you mean? He got dunked on or got crossed?
No,
he was.
I mean, the 2020 run wasn't good for any of the.
Oh, y'all looking up stats right now?
That's what he did. I watched that series. I watched all of them, bro.
No, you didn't. You're looking.
And I seen his ass. And I seen his ass. I seen his ass. I seen his ass on Miami get put right here on Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo's lap and just get fucked all night long. That's what was happening, bro.
Come on, bro.
I promise y'all, bro.
God, bro, Dub just.
My bad.
Cool, bro.
I meant to say fuck.
His mama might watch this, bro.
That's crazy. Cammy Con sent super chat, said Demar's stats, both regular and playoff, are better than PG. All right, we can get off that topic.
Stats don't mean anything. Stats don't mean shit. They don't mean nothing.
All you have to do is watch basketball with your eyes open, and you'll see.
And you'll see that Paul George is better than Demar.
I'm watching Paul George, and here's also the thing too, because you guys are glorify the good. We'll talk about the good all day, but do we not talk about how Paul George consistently is one of the worst people with the ball in the league? He's terrible with the ball. I'm talking about. Can I finish my statement? I'm talking about protecting the ball. I'm talking about protecting the ball. Paul George is always in the top of the leagues in turnovers. We don't talk about that.
That doesn't necessarily mean he's bad protecting the ball. He could just.
He could just what? Just give him the ball? Because that's what he might as well do. Just come across the half court and just say, here, take it.
Yo, Bobby, you're muted, bro. Bobby, you're
muted. It's not like he's getting stripped.
When you say protecting the ball, like throwing the ball out of bounds, when people think
he can simply just throw a bad pass
with a handle, they don't think.
That's being bad with the ball, son. That's being bad with the ball.
What's the difference between getting ripped and throwing the ball into the stands?
When you say protecting,
that's not protecting the ball, throwing it out of bounds.
It just sounds different.
But it's the same. A turnover is a turnover, right? Whether you're traveling, whether you're double dribbling.
I've given my opinion on turnovers.
For the record, I got Paul George over DeMar DeRozan. I got Paul George over DeMar DeRozan.
But yeah, it's DeMar DeRozan's still good. We're not saying DeMar DeRozan's trash. DeMar DeRozan is
DeMar DeRozan's okay.
Man, and that's the point I'm trying to make. You guys really sleep on a very good basketball player.
He is a very good basketball player.
He's a very good regular season player. I agree.
DeRozan's one of my favorite basketball players. He's just not better.
Okay, you don't have to lie.
Nah, for real, he really is. In fact,
he's not better, but he produces more.
No, when he was on San Antonio, I was an advocate for him. I wanted the Knicks to go after DeMar DeRozan. But he's simply not better than Paul George. If you swap Paul George and DeMar DeRozan right now, and you put Paul George on the Bulls, I guarantee you the Bulls are performing better. And I guarantee you the Clippers will still be where they are right now.
I highly disagree. I actually think the Clippers would be performing better right now with DeMar DeRozan instead of Paul George. I do. I really think so.
You don't mean that.
I don't think DeMar DeRozan.
And what are they doing that's just so grandier right now?
DeMar DeRozan is not a better playmaker than Paul George.
And I'll give you that. He might not be a better playmaker.
DeMar DeRozan.
He might not be a better playmaker.
He's not a better defender than Paul George.
He's not a better defender, and I'll give you that.
And then all right. So if that be the case, if he's not a better playmaker and he's not a better defender, and if you just want to equal out their offensive games, I'm gonna take Paul George.
And I get that, but what as a number one option, because Kawhi's in and out the lineup, so I have to right now assume that Paul George is their number one option. What is that doing for the Clippers right now?
If I remember correctly, wasn't Kawhi out when Paul George took him to the Western Conference Finals a few years ago?
On the Clippers are higher seed than Chicago.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
Yes,
I'm a DeRozan fan, bro. I love DeMar DeRozan. He's not better than Paul George.
Hey, Ron, for real though, I'm gonna be up there next week. Whatever you smoking, save some of that for me. I need some of that.
It ain't gonna be here.
I ain't smoked since Christmas, bro. I need some of that.
He already smoked it all today. This is why he's going crazy. Adrian Shake, what's the ceiling on a starting five of Levine, Zoe, Sengun, Jeremy Grant, BI? Trying to see something. Feel like it's probably a top 4 seed Eastern Conference, but that's it.
I haven't watched the young fella Sengun play enough, but I do like. Yeah, I've heard a lot about him though. I do like Jeremy Grant, Brandon Ingram, even Zach LaVine, and that's Lonzo Ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the team.
That's kind of small, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why, because Sengun isn't very good defensively, but I'm not sure how I like that team's defense. It's kind of just praying that Jeremy Grant and Lonzo Ball can put something together, but. I think it could be a fun team to watch. Like
now, if you take Sengun off
and
put DeMontis on that,
Sengun reminds me of Sabonis. Like he's just worse, but he reminds me of that type of player. So I think that's fair.
1 sec.
Bitches be nasty.
Quan, better second option for Luka, prime TMAC or Dwight. If we're talking about this year, then it's Dwight.
God, wait, what? What's the question?
Yeah, I'd rather the Mavericks have Dwight Howard.
Better second option for Luka, prime Tracy McGrady or Dwight.
Well, let's get one thing straight. If T-Mac was on that team, Luka would be the second option, and we could just get.
Not doing this. I'm not doing this.
So you guys are saying Luka's better than prime T-Mac.
Oh.
I'm saying Luka's better.
Who got to that before me? That was elite.
That was me. That was
quick trigger finger. I like it. To the gulag.
To the gulag. Y'all got hell no. Y'all got to cut that out. You can don't do it again, bro. Y'all got to cut that shit.
Everybody
out.
gets it. Everybody gets it.
Nobody gets it. Nobody in their right mind.
I mean, come on. All right, we're not doing this anymore.
Bro, I'm trying to let you know because you need to know this. If you put prime T-Mac on that team, he's the first option.
No.
And y'all just gonna have to live with
No.
it.
By first option,
Y'all
do you
just
mean
gonna have
best
to live with
player
that.
or just first scoring option?
Both.
No. Neither.
Both.
It's
Hey,
not
but
neither.
you know what though? You know what though? Hold up though. You know what?
And if y'all don't, y'all don't gotta agree with me, but shit.
At first, I was gonna say for the sake of the team, I think it will be better for T-Mac to be the better scoring option, even though I do still think that T-Mac's a better scorer. But look though, now that I do think about it, T-Mac clears just as many boxes as Luka and some more.
No, he doesn't.
So honestly,
No, he
what do you
doesn't.
mean?
He
What do you
clears
mean?
boxes.
What do you mean?
What
All
boxes?
the way around, he's better than Luka.
Yo, when it comes to playmaking, T-Mac can come in this era right
Not
now and
better
average
than
10
Luka.
He
Not
can average
better
10
than
assists.
Luka.
We're comparing him to Luka.
Yo,
We're comparing him to Luka. So
yo,
Ron,
yo,
Ron, the
yo,
only thing that
yo.
Tracy McGrady can compete
everything.
with
It's
Luka
everything.
is
Yo.
his scoring ability.
Tracy,
what about
only
that?
thing.
T-Mac's a better defender.
It's
T-Mac's a better
He's a
defender.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
It's
fine.
not
That's fine. I'm
even
just thinking
not
about offensive side,
close.
but that's fine.
But look though,
I can't
look,
believe y'all
It
serious
is close.
right now.
No, because
It is
I
very
just heard that T-Mac's playmaking would be comparable to
Can
Luka.
you listen to me? Can I explain what
Carry
I'm
on.
what I'm saying?
Wait,
Now,
Ron.
look, no, here's what I'm saying.
Please.
Here's what I'm saying. Luka
Spam
may
it in the
get
chat.
more assists. Luka may get more assists, but when I watched him pass the ball, and T-Mac's one of the most underrated passers of all time. T-Mac is a better passer than Luka.
Y'all forgot T-Mac stayed in the league 3
Bro,
extra
Ron,
years because
what
he was
is
playing
wrong with
point
All
guard.
Ron? What's
bro.
wrong
All
with
right,
you
bro.
today?
No, you guys just didn't watch
and
T-Mac
Spam
play.
it.
You guys
Spam
just didn't watch
Spam,
T-Mac play.
wait, Ron,
It must be a lot of 18-year-olds in this chat.
You guys
know
just
what I'm saying? 'Cause
didn't
a lot
watch
of y'all
T-Mac
cats
play.
just never watch.
You
So
just,
it's
Ron,
Bro.
you
I
just
could
didn't
get
watch
with
T-Mac
you.
play.
I
You
could.
know,
This
you
is what
did
I be
not
saying
watch
that you
T-Mac
do.
play. You
This
did
is-
not watch
I
T-Mac
did not.
play.
I did watch.
I
You
did, though.
not watch T-Mac
Stop.
play.
Ron,
I did,
JD,
though.
and JD,
Wait,
that's why
Ron.
I'm disappointed in
Wait,
you.
Ron.
I'm not mad
Why?
at Dub.
Wait.
Hey, because I don't Dub don't know what he talking about. JD, I'm disappointed in you.
I'm
apparently
disappointed in you.
The people
I'm
who watch
disappointed in you,
T-Mac
JD.
are meant to agree that T-Mac's a better passer.
Bro,
than
the
Luka.
said,
Like
Luka
I said,
nostalgia.
JD, I'm talking
Wait,
specifically.
I don't care about
to you,
assists.
JD.
I'm
not
saying
talking
T-Mac
about
is not a
this
better
stuff.
passer of the ball than
All
Luka
right,
does.
He's a better basketball player all the way around.
Wait,
Bro,
wait,
no,
He's not a
not.
better passer.
All the
He's
way
not a
around.
better passer.
Wait,
He's not even
fellas,
No,
Just a
he's
better
not.
player,
I don't
bro.
want to
Just a
yell.
better player.
I don't want to yell at y'all. I don't want to
They're
yell.
not
at
even in
y'all,
the
right?
same stratosphere.
Ron,
as Paul.
this is
Like,
what
not even
Ron,
close.
They're
this is
not.
what I be saying. This is what I say. This is what I say. You can't give people flowers without going overboard.
I'm not going
T-Mac,
overboard. I'm telling you what I
Ron.
believe.
Wait, Ron.
You
I'm
can
telling you what I
believe something,
believe.
Ron.
Wait, Ron. I agree that people do sleep on his passing ability. He has he's a pretty good passer. Yes. Luka Doncic is different though. He's better. He's just different. He's on a different level than
say
T-Mac.
You can say T-Mac's a good passer without lying about how good
You
he
know
is.
what?
Exactly.
You know what? I'll say this. I liked the way T-Mac passes more than I like the way Luka passes.
Okay.
And
Let's
I
wait right
put it
there.
like that. I don't know if he was a better passer. Like I said, Luka's definitely going to get more assists than
here
him,
comes the
no matter what.
backpedaling.
But T-Mac threw dimes, and it was different type of dimes. It's not dimes where I'm passing to open shooters and stuff like that. No, it's like T-Mac throwing one-handed passes through defenders and stuff like that.
That's what Luka does. That's what Luka does.
I suppose, bro. I
What
guess.
you mean? I suppose he does that.
I really think Luka gets hyped as a passer, but
Bro,
Oh my God.
literally the only thing that you could have a conversation about is comparing their scoring ability. And even when you're talking about that, you can still have Luka over T-Mac.
is Luka a better passer than Russell Westbrook?
Yes.
I'm taking Luka's passing over a lot of people.
And you see what the fuck I'm talking about? And you see
I
what I'm talking about?
think that's a conversation, though. I think that's
It's a
You
conversation.
see what I'm
That is
talking
a
about?
conversation.
You see what I'm talking
That
about?
is a combo.
I think that's a
You
fair
see-
conversation.
I actually
T-Mac
can't see
isn't
what
the
you're talking
conversation.
about, Ron. Like it's
T-Mac's
like it's
not the
invisible.
conversation,
It's
but
it's
Russell
the
Westbrook,
Matrix
I
apparently.
have the conversation. With Russell Westbrook.
Matrix, for real.
Russell
Y'all
Westbrook
remember-
averages 8 assists off the bench. Would Luka do that in Russell Westbrook's minutes?
Yeah, he might average 12 off the bench
And so why isn't he averaging 12 starting right now?
because he's
playing
getting
48
busy.
minutes.
Because he got to score as well. He got to drop 40.
Yeah, whatever. Do y'all Do y'all remember?
So Russ didn't have to drop 40, and he didn't average a 30-point triple-double?
That's how TMAC
But it's not
stayed in the
just
league
no.
a couple
It's
years
not even
longer.
just numbers. I think Mars did hit it on the money. He said that's more of a conversation. I would side with Luka Doncic just because I just think he's more of a composed passer apart from Russell Westbrook. But I mean, trying to sneak in T-Mac to Luka, it just I'm not.
Here's also the thing though that you got to understand. Luka is a point guard. And so when he has the ball, it's his job to make plays. Tracy McGrady on the floor was primarily a scorer. His job wasn't to facilitate and stuff like that, even though he did do that. But I'm just saying.
What's Luka's job? What's Luka's job now?
Luka's job is to dribble the ball and do whatever the fuck he wants to do.
Do everything.
That's his job. That's his job.
Luka's job is to be the scorer and the passer for that team. He's doing
and the
both.
rebounder.
I
and
don't.
the
I don't
defender
see.
and the
I don't
coach.
see.
Luka's job is to sell tickets. Luka's job is to sell tickets.
Oh my God.
All right, that's his job.
God. This is wild.
Ron, this is nasty out of you today. This is a bad game. You know, we all have our bad games.
I don't think so, bro. Like T-Mac is a very underrated passer.
That's fine.
We can all agree with that. But then,
that's
you just
fine.
Compared him to someone he's whatever.
I want to eventually get to this VanVleet thing, but you guys are going nuts with the super chat, so I will oblige. Jimmy Two Shoes, start bench cut, LeBron, Jason Terry, JJ Barea.
Jason Terry, JJ Barea, and LeBron's getting cut.
Yes, get
especially if it's in the 2011 finals.
Oh my God. KG Son, Brunson and Randall better than Hero and Bam.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You're a homer. You're your homer. I mean, I'm a homer too.
I'm biased.
I'm a homer too. Oh, that's my team.
Yeah.
I don't think Julius. I think Julius Randle. If you want to argue, he's probably a better scorer than Bam. I would disagree a little bit, but I wouldn't argue against it. But the passing and playmaking's near each other, and the defender that Bam Adebayo clears him as a defender, so he's better there. Jalen Brunson. I like Jalen Brunson's game, so you feel me?
Crazy.
Yeah, really crazy.
That's fake ticket.
Crazy.
Is that fake? Is that fake ticket? I don't know. I get confused. I don't think it is. Whatever.
Nah,
you gotta check the avatar. Check the avatar.
Yeah, it is fake ticket.
Is it?
Yep.
No way.
Hey, I think
it's just fake ticket.
What the?
We gotta unblock the real ticket. Actually, I think he's blocked.
Why would he be blocked?
But y'all blocked the
Why did
wrong
you
one.
block him?
I didn't block him.
I'm still a little upset about that T-Mac shit. I can't lie.
Wait, are you trolling, Ron?
I'm having a
Ron, are you
hard time
serious?
letting this shit
Yeah,
go.
Damn, that's tough.
How you gonna block ticket?
I didn't block him. I just told you I didn't block him. Somebody, I'm not
was it
gonna
a
snitch
mod?
and say who. I'm not gonna snitch and say who did it, but somebody blocked him because they thought it was a fake ticket.
Okay, I get it. That's hilarious. Oh man.
Wait.
Hey, but Bobby, I agree. I'm tight right now too.
Wait, is it this one? But it's the same name. That's what's hella confusing.
You gotta check the avatar.
It's the same one.
No, click on the profile and see if it has 94K.
It had no subscribers. That's
Bro,
fine.
there's so many ticket TVs in here that are blocked. I have to just unblock them all and then see what happens, I guess.
Oh man.
Damn, we're about to have a chat full of tickets.
Good luck. All right. Mythic essay. I like this one. Role player from different era will be a star today. Which role player from a different era would be a star today?
Nick Van Exel, one.
Nick Van Exel.
That's cold.
Dope this year.
Nick Van
Exel was a role player?
I mean,
he was an all-star.
Yeah, I was gonna say he was an all-star, so I mean, I guess not, maybe.
I'll go with Rod Strickland.
Right, yeah.
Wait, JD. What's the definition of a role player?
Okay, we're not doing this again. Just please answer the question. Oh, my God. Peja Stojakovic.
That's easy.
Gilbert Arenas was not a role player.
Gilbert was not a role player. He was a clear-cut number one.
Ben Wallace.
Stojakovic is elite. I think Manu would still be a role player.
Manu. Manu's a good one. Manu's a really good
Manu will be the best shooting guard in the league right now.
Facts.
I don't think that's ridiculous to say.
Manu was cold.
I can agree with that.
Rod Strickland wasn't a role player. Yeah, he really wasn't. I'm not even gonna lie.
What about I don't know, maybe I don't know.
Jamal Crawford.
Jamal Crawford. Yeah, I think he would.
I just think that Jamal would be the same. Like, I love Jamal, but I don't see how he'd be any
Scola.
I'm not with that one.
That's
Louis was nasty, bro.
It's kind of tough to put these like role.
Yeah, I'm
players.
just trying to think of role players. Like, when I think role players, I'm not seeing any stars.
Yeah.
Glenn Davis.
Miller.
Glenn Davis.
Somebody said Reggie Miller.
Glenn Davis.
Glenn Davis
said
Andre
Miller.
isn't a star. Glenn Davis is not a star.
Are you talking about big baby Glenn Davis?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know where you're seeing.
Where did that come from?
Drink my water said Draymond Green.
Assist with another start bench cut. Clay, PG,
I better act right.
Manu in his prime.
Manu, Clay, Paul George.
Manu, Clay, Paul George. Wow, really?
We're cutting Paul George over those two.
Yes.
Yo, look,
I get called to Clay Thompson.
Hold on. I understand we just gave Manu his props, but come on now.
Yo,
Manu's starting regardless.
Manu is not starting over
to
those two.
Yo,
Stop.
Toussaint, check me out. Toussaint. It's like this. Manu is playing 48 minutes, and Klay Thompson only comes in if Manu gets hurt.
Yeah, realistically, I would cut Clay, but I get called to Clay Thompson.
I was gonna say I would cut Clay before I cut anybody else. That's
Clay would be cut, but I'm not.
I'm cutting Clay. Yeah, I'm cutting Clay before I cut anybody.
But yeah, Manu, PG, Clay is where I would go.
It don't even matter for me because Manu only coming out the game when he pulling on his jersey. Like,
PG over Manu. So do you have all time? Do you have Manu Ginobili over Paul George?
Yep.
Me?
You really have Manu Ginobili over Paul George?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got to.
Oh man, I'm not with.
We going? No. We talking just like career.
Wait, time out. Is this even a conversation? Like, really?
Like, no.
Like, wait. Time out. Wait. Just so I'm not like I can just get things straight. We went from arguing Paul George and DeMar DeRozan to arguing Paul George and Manu Ginobili.
I mean, that's a good point. George and DeMar DeRozan
what are we doing today?
Nah, that's a good point.
I can't believe that. Listen, I'm all for like the Manu love. Y'all gassing it real quick though. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all gassing it, bro. Y'all gassing it right now, bro. Y'all gassing it.
Come on.
I highly doubt Manu Ginobili on that Pacers team is doing what Paul George did.
He's simply not. He's not. We
not
love Manu because he's on the Spurs.
Oh, you're right. He would have won the series. You're right. He would have won that shit.
He would have won it, bro.
No, he would not have, bro. Come on. Nah. If you want to be real,
are y'all serious?
I might get kicked out for saying this. If you want to talk about glorified role players, Manu might be up there, bro. I can't hold you. Manu might be a glorified.
What do you mean by that? What's that?
Hold on. Yeah, can you elaborate?
Because we've never seen Manu as a clear-cut number one. We love to praise Manu when he's besides Timmy, and I think Tony Parker's a glorified role player too. I think Pop implemented a system that catered to their play styles, and I simply think that they're okay. If they were on their own team, I don't know what they're gonna do, bro.
Bro, Toussaint. Manu was getting busy on the island. Manu was getting busy on the island.
Can you pull up some stats for me, please?
I don't care about stats. I watched the shit. Manu Ginobili was nice on an island.
I pulled up stats. I pulled up Paul George's stats because you guys keep talking about what he did in Indiana. And I'm looking, and he went crazy for one playoff run, 2 playoff runs. And guess what, Mars? They both ended in the first round. He averaged 27, one first round series where they lost 3-4 to Toronto, DeMar DeRozan in 2016. And then he averaged 28 in 2017, and they got swept by Cleveland. I guess that's what DeMar did too. So what are we talking? Paul George does not. Paul George does not. Wait, Dub.
There was a game they were up 25 in that series.
I'm gonna be real.
Wait, open gym. Wait, the full open gym. Because what I'm trying to say is Paul George hasn't done shit in the playoffs yet. We are up here trying to act like he did something that was so crazy.
He just did something that was better than DeMar DeRozan. That's all that
we're talking about Manu Ginobili now.
I have Manu. I have Manu.
For this argument, you put Paul.
I'm
for the sake of this argument,
I'm looking through
if
all
you
of
put
his
Paul
series,
George
all
next to
of his
Tim
playoff
Duncan.
series. What?
And Tony Parker? Oh my God.
If you
guys.
Put Paul George next to Tony Parker and Tim Duncan, what do you think he's doing? Come on,
he's
bro.
Going crazy.
Stop.
He's going crazy.
Let's stop,
like,
bro.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, but you're
stop. I'm not.
If you're doing that,
bro.
if you're doing that,
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Jay. I have to continue what he's going on, right? I've never, and I love Manu, bro, and this is why it hurts me. Because,
I love Manu. I really do.
But y'all put him on a level. Yo, Tucson, there was an episode I really had to argue who was the second option. I had to argue that between him and Tony Parker. In my head, I'm like, didn't think I ever had to argue that. I didn't think I would have to argue.
I didn't think it was an argument either.
No, Mars, stop. I didn't think I would have to argue that Manu is not better than Paul George. This is crazy.
This is unbelievable.
Yo, you guys,
Manu's better than Paul George, bro.
You guys are acting like it's like not a conversation.
His role, yes, Manu's great at his role.
Better basketball player than Paul George.
Oh my,
Listen, basketball. Let's talk about basketball players.
Yo, wait, real quick. Dub. Hold on. Because like my dog had got out the fence, so that's what I missed. And I'm just want to say, thank God, I'm happy he did. So I missed that bullshit that y'all two was just down here spitting. Because I came in on the end of that, and I just want to thank God that my dog got out. Because I have to hear that fucking blasphemy.
You're gonna be hearing more bullshit.
You're
gonna be hearing more bullshit. Because even as basketball players, bro, as a scorer, you want to give that to Manu, sure. It's not that far off. As a passer playmaker, you want to give that to Manu? I'll give that to you. I don't think Paul
easily.
easily.
Yes,
but that defense
Manu played he locked down on defense.
He doesn't clear.
He doesn't clear.
He does not clear.
Yo,
He does not clear.
Are y'all serious right now?
He does not clear.
Dub, wait. Let me get you. See, Dub, when you initially, I'm hearing you, and I'm like, okay. But then you say some shit like that, and it's just like it discredits everything you said, bro.
No. Hold on.
I see you wasn't watching, bro. I forget that was 10 years ago, bro. You wasn't there.
If y'all going at Dub on the defense, I'm going at y'all for saying Manu's just as good as a scorer as Paul George is. Stop that. He's not.
Why is he?
Why, bro? He's not.
Why?
Hold on.
He's
not
gonna create. He's not.
Please do this. I cannot wait.
Why?
Let him do it. Let him talk.
Manu is not a better scorer
than
Paul George.
Why?
He will not create the same looks for himself the same way Paul George can.
What was Manu Ginobili doing? What was Manu Ginobili doing? Just catch and shoot.
He's not simply catching and shooting, but I'm saying it's different looks when you have other pieces around you. Paul George never played with the player the caliber of Tim Duncan.
Who George best scoring season? Who George best scoring season is when he plays next to Russell Westbrook, one of the best playmakers of the last 10 years. That's by far his best scoring season. When he plays next to someone creating for him.
Okay.
Who George self-creation is not very efficient. Who George self-creation is not very efficient.
To say Russell Westbrook creates for Paul George is crazy.
He did. What was you watching?
Oh my God, that's crazy.
It wasn't watching. Clearly weren't watching.
Crazy.
Paul George, when he has to create for himself, is not that great.
Russell Westbrook to create for him.
So why
I never said needed. I said he was. I said that's what was happening. Whether or not he needed it is irrelevant. I said it was happening. Russell Westbrook was creating for season.
Why? All of a sudden,
hold on. What happened? I'm sorry. What did you say, Ron?
Why does Paul George not average 25 over 25 in any other season except for that one season when he played with Russ and he averaged 28? What? That was just what he just. That was different in the water.
That was his best. That was his best.
That was his peak season. That was his peak. Oh, and it just happened to be along. It just happened to be alongside Russ. Huh? Ironic.
Look. Okay, but when has Manu Ginobili ever put up 25?
Check this out, though. Check this out, because that's what I was about to get to. Paul George during that year when he was averaging 28. Guess how many shots he shot a game during that year? He had 21 field goal attempts. Now Manu Ginobili in his highest scoring year, it was 19.5. He shot 13 shots a game. So what do you think Manu Ginobili does if you give him 8 more shots? How much do you think he averages?
I don't know.
What's that efficiency looking like too?
Manu Ginobili clears in efficiency regular season and playoffs.
Dude averaged 28 on 21 shots. So I'm just saying, like, it's a lot of dudes. If you give 21 shots a game, they can average 28. And Manu is easily one of those type of dudes. Easily.
Listen, I just want to go back on the defense tangent, right? I don't think it's close as a defender.
Why?
Especially because I just think as a defender, as an on-ball defender, as a versatile defender as well, I'm leaning more on Paul George to be that guy for my team. Especially when there's really nobody else but him on that team than Manu Ginobili. I mean, it's easier to look like a good defender when you have Tim Duncan, Bruce Bowen, and that defensive system in play on that team. So the way I look at it, if Paul George on that team, shit.
Thank you.
Bro, that defense is locking the fuck up. Like way better than it was doing. And PG ain't coming off the bench. He's
and
not.
PG is, and it won't even be a discussion to bring Paul George off the bench.
And that's the problem right there. Because Manu didn't have to come off the bench. Manu could have started at the 2 guard for every team except for the Lakers and the Heat. Only because Kobe and D-Wade was over there. Y'all crazy if y'all think Manu could have easily been on the starting team.
You really think?
He's right about that.
Bobby,
he's right about
you're
that.
confusing what we're saying. Nobody's disputing that. Nobody's even saying
I'm confused because you're talking nonsense. I'm not used to having these type of...
We're not even saying that Manu's a bad defender. I never said that. I'm just saying compared to Paul George is not.
Yeah, I'm not having that defensive conversation because y'all wrong about that.
If we put Manu on that Pacers team, I'm sorry. I really don't think they competing against.
You know what? Time out.
Go ahead, talk to him, bro.
You put Manu on that Pacers team, they're a much better team.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm gonna tell you exactly why.
I think nostalgia's hitting again.
Get him, Ron. Smoking that nostalgia pack.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. Because Manu is such a much better playmaker than Paul George that I think he does a better job of getting Roy Hibbert, David West, and Danny Granger involved. I think that offense moved a little more fluid.
Roy Hibbert is limited offensively. What is he?
He was there for a year. He was there for a year.
Roy Hibbert is
limited. I think Danny Granger. Was there.
Danny Granger was there in 2012. He was there.
On top of that, y'all talking about what Manu wasn't, what he wouldn't have been. And I know since this is a very hypothetical conversation, I'm gonna keep the hypotheticals going. If Danny Granger wouldn't have got hurt, we wouldn't even know about Paul George like that. So let's stop with all that. Let's stop with all that because these are
that's not a bad
let's cut that shit out because y'all like Manu couldn't have done this. Manu was coming off the bench like that's supposed to be a knock. No, that's actually praise because Manu didn't have to come off the bench. He bought into a system, which a lot of superstars nowadays, these prima donnas, they wouldn't have done that. Manu could have blew that whole shit up and been like, no, I'm starting or get me out of here. And that's a line he could have pushed because any other team except for the Lakers and the Heat would have been like, bring him over here. Y'all are saying things that are supposed to be a knock to his resume, which in all actuality is actually praising him. Because once again, like I said before, that team, a lot of those cats, they could have left. Michael Finley didn't have to come over there and try to win a championship. Them guys could have went and been stars on other teams, bro. They chose not to.
Michael Finley went over there after his prime.
And he
was still starting. He was still starting.
No. I don't want to get that misconstrued though. I'm not using that as a knock against Ginobili. I'm just saying I just don't think he's better than Paul George. That's all.
I don't understand how we woke up today and decided to have a conversation of putting Paul George in the same conversation as Manu Ginobili. So are we saying Paul George is an all-time
hold on,
great
wait. Y'all said a bunch of bullshit. Y'all said a bunch of bullshit that needs to be.
We did. What do we say?
Number one, the whole Danny Granger thing is just idiotic.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Doug.
No, wait. Let me finish, bro. To sit here and try to knock a player just because he got some PT and some burn is the weirdest thing to go on.
I'm not
He got
knocking him for
PT,
that.
he burned. That don't take away from how great of a player he is. Number one. Number two.
It does not.
Ron,
It does not.
Ron,
You're right.
Ron, you talk about that Indiana Pacers team. What was so great about that Indiana Pacers team as well was
David West
was the defense that they had as well. So Manu Ginobili coming in. You want to say he's a better playmaker, makes it easier for the guys around him. That's fine. The offense gets a little bit better. The drop off on defense, I think is more crucial. I think they would drop off. I think they would drop off.
Yo,
I think they would drop off.
I think
I think they would drop off.
They would drop off. I'm gonna be real.
Only thing I'm gonna be real is defensive versatility. He's taller, so he can guard more positions.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I really
think
would
take a drop if Manu's there and Paul George's not. They would take a drop.
I really think y'all. I think y'all are overrating Manu's defense. One-on-one, Manu's not locking up anybody like Paul George. I'm gonna be real.
I don't even think one-on-one Paul George is locked down.
Like that.
Paul George got cleansed.
No, send me the clip.
When I think Paul George defense, I just think he's good, like chasing shoes, he's good getting around screens, and he's good in passing. I don't think of him.
JD, get in touch with Joe Ingles and ask him how good of an on-ball defender Paul George is.
Paul George on the ball isn't anything spectacular. I think it's everything else.
So what is Manu good at? What is he so
Manu
spectacular?
Ginobili to me is better on the ball than Paul George was.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
Manu was a minute.
I think he was. Paul George on the ball wasn't that great to me.
We actually
maybe I was watching different.
Bob, you know what's funny? Why this
of
is so funny is
versatility-
because we actually do have a direct line to Joe Ingles.
Yeah. On top of the versatility.
You know, when I was in Australia, I realized. My bad, Dub. Go ahead.
On top of the versatility that Manu brings, not Manu. On top of the versatility that PG brings, if you want to say that fucking Manu's a better on-ball defender, sure. It's not by a crazy margin.
I agree.
I agree. I don't think Paul George is a lockdown defender. I'll never say that. I don't never seen him as a lockdown defender.
My whole point was Paul George doesn't clear him defensively. That's why
he clears him. The versatility is what separates.
He clears him.
And you're a guy that loves that. You're a guy who loves that.
I think Paul George is better defensively. I don't think he clears.
I think there is a conversation for Paul George and Manu for sure, but like you could take either way, either one. I think it's crazy that you might think that it's like not a conversation. I think it is a good conversation.
Yeah,
we just had it for
That
about
was
15
wild.
minutes.
That was wild. I'm more upset about this than the TMAC shit. I'm more upset about this than the TMAC shit. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, I'm gonna cruise through these next super chats, and then I want to talk about this Fred VanVleet deal. William Lucas the second, prime PG would be a better fit for Luka than TMAC. He's better at scoring off ball and has a better ability to play both ends. I'm talking about MVPG.
I'm not doing this today. I can't do this, bro.
Ron, Alex Campbell. Ron, why do you hate Luka?
You need to ask me, why do I hate Paul George now? Now I officially hate the name Paul and the name George, and together it makes me want to jump off my fucking roof.
I can't believe this, bro. I can't believe Jay. I can't believe we just had a 15-minute discussion about this shit. I really can't believe it.
That was elite.
I didn't wake up today thinking we were going to be debating
about Manu and Paul George.
I did not wake up today thinking that.
That was actually, I'm not gonna lie.
I thought most people would agree that Manu Ginobili.
I'm not gonna lie. That was one of my favorite 15-minute conversations. I'm not gonna lie, that was great. That was good. It's like educating you guys on Manu Ginobili. It's like you guys. I think you guys need to educate yourself.
We know who he is.
Manu
You're
Ginobili,
overrating him.
Yeah,
I don't think Manu.
I was not
Manu's
educated at
overrated.
all. Actually, I didn't learn anything about Manu Ginobili.
Listen to what LeBron said. He said, "I put Dirk up there with the greats like Manu Ginobili." I don't think he would say he would put Paul George up there with Manu Ginobili.
Paul George was an international player. He will put Paul George above.
Thank you. Exactly.
Hey.
Paul George ain't winning the Olympics.
The same way Bron was sending Paul George home is the same way Manu Ginobili was sending Bron ass home.
Thank you, Morris. Hey, because Paul George wouldn't have won gold with that Argentina team, though.
You got it, bro.
I know we been had it because that was a crazy argument out of you, Doug. Do y'all not respect like the Olympics games and FIBA games and stuff like that? Is that like whack winning gold medals and shit? That doesn't matter to y'all. Do y'all think that level of play is worthy?
I'm talking 1-on-1, bro. Like
I know we talking 1-on-1, so but we passed that. We passed
Paul
that.
George would beat Manu in 1-on-1.
I still don't even know that. I still don't know.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Okay. Never mind.
Why wouldn't he?
Never mind.
Time out.
will
Why
cook
would
him.
he beat him?
He will
Because he's
cook him.
taller.
Ron, this isn't a conversation.
Yeah,
this is a
Time out.
If ones and twos are 15, I got Manu.
Because he's
Nah.
Because he's taller. Because he's taller and his handle looks better.
Three
That's why he'll beat him.
dribbles.
3 dribble max. I guarantee
Paul George got
Paul George would never take 3 dribbles. Y'all see him pounding the air out the ball. Paul George has never seen the basketball and taking 3 dribbles. He dribbles it until it's flat.
Paul
watch
George
it, go watch
one-on-one
it,
might be
go-
one of the top 5. Like,
go watch
the
the
NBA
team.
tournament. Paul George might be top 5.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean,
Go
I
watch
can
the
name
Team
10
USA
better 10
practices.
players right now in the league right now that have beat Paul George 1-on-1.
Stop
Who?
it. Right. Name them. Right now. Name them.
I think you can get to. I think you can get to maybe
point
4.
guards. No point
Wait,
guards.
no
point
bigs,
guards.
no bigs, no bigs, no.
No.
Why no
Name
bigs?
everybody.
Why no bigs?
Joel
Why
Embiid.
no bigs?
Embiid would be everyone. Embiid would be
Embiid will be
everyone.
Okay, well,
everybody.
you
Let me answer because when you play like Dame and Kyrie, you're not staying in front of Dame and Kyrie.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm
Let
talking
Ron
about
get this
wings.
off.
I'm talking about wings.
Let Ron get this off.
They'll still smoke him.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, you
Embiid
can't
would
stay in
be
front of
everyone
Kyrie,
in
bro. That's
one
not
Okay.
fair.
in the NBA.
All right,
Embiid
so
will kill every.
can
Exactly.
I
I
don't know,
go?
Katie, because if KD get the ball, I think he'll score every time. So I mean,
Just go wings.
Hold
just go
on.
wings.
Let Ron get this off, please. 10 players.
And keep in mind, this is off the top of the head. It might not be 10, but I'm gonna name a good amount. Luka, no dispute. Joel, I don't care if he's a big, no dispute.
Okay, that doesn't count.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he beats him 15-1, no dispute. Jason Tatum, I got Jason Tatum.
That's a good game. That's a good game. I like to watch that. I like to watch that.
Now let's just get the obvious out the way. The next two, Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Let's get it out of there.
Yo, also Ron saying this is off the top of the head.
I ain't taking one-on-one. I ain't taking LeBron.
You see his mouse moving.
One-on-one. I'm not taking LeBron over Paul George.
I'm not taking one-on-one LeBron over PG's.
LeBron bullying Paul George. Y'all. Come on.
KD, I'll give you KD.
You know how easy it is for LeBron to get to the rim. Paul George, bro.
Giannis isn't cooking him either, bro. I promise you.
Hold on,
But
keep
he's
going.
beating him, though.
Let
But
him
he's
finish
beating
this.
him.
Let him
You
finish
said
this. Keep
15-1.
going, Ron. Keep going, Ron.
But he's gonna beat him, though.
You did say 15-1.
Ron, keep going. How many
mean,
names are we at? 5?
That was out of pocket.
I'm at 6 right now.
Keep going.
All right. Next,
Kawhi.
thank you. That's where I'm going next.
Seven.
Devin Booker.
Kawhi beats Paul George.
Yeah, cool.
And yes, you said it, Mars. Devin Booker.
Okay.
That's 8.
Okay.
And I low-key want to say Donovan Mitchell. Low-key, but that'd be a good game. But I'll end it at 8. I'll say 8. And I want to say Jokic should beat him, but that's just kind of...
If you gave him beat, you might as well go with Jokic. If you're included,
Jokic is not beating.
but here's the thing: is Embiid can guard him. Jokic can't guard Paul George at all.
If we're
So
doing
it's kinda
3
like-
dribbles,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna
bro.
lie.
What are we
If we
talking about 3 dribbles
if we're doing 3 dribbles, a lot of those names ain't beating him.
are not
Yo,
beating.
Jokic might not beat him.
Thank you.
Because they only got 3 dribbles on top of the key, so they can't just post him up. So Joel is going.
None of these guys. Joel can beat Paul George off the perimeter.
No,
Like
oh
Joel?
my god, bro. All right, can we? This is
Time out,
crazy.
time out,
This is
time out,
crazy.
time out,
This is
time
crazy.
out.
I don't want to see. I don't want to see Giannis in free dribbles. I don't want to see
This
Giannis.
is
Giannis
crazy.
in 3 dribbles?
Yeah,
Giannis is not beating him.
He's
He's
done.
not beating him.
I'm not trying to see. I'm not trying to see
LeBron's not even
Giannis in
beating
free
him.
dribbles.
Time out.
Yeah,
time out.
LeBron's not
You
beating.
guys-
I don't have
You
LeBron.
guys understand that 3 dribbles means you don't have to you don't have an opportunity to have a bag like that. Like you have to make one move and get to the bucket
Yes.
or get to
Which
your
is
shot.
which is why Paul
That's
George
actually
will
worse
win.
for Paul. It's actually worse for Paul George because when you watch Paul George, he does a lot of dribbling moves.
Ron.
Ron only needs 1 or 2 dribbles to get to the rim. Or
With
to
a head
get
of
to his
steam,
spot.
yeah.
Ron.
With a head of steam, yeah.
Ron, can you
So
do me a
Bron
favor?
can't blow by. So
Ron.
Bron can't blow by Paul George. He
He
can't
needs to
get his
gain
head of steam by
momentum.
ripping through.
He can't just sit. He needs to
Are
gain
you guys
momentum, Ron.
fucking dumb? Do you
Ron.
guys play basketball?
I'm not seeing
Ron,
this LeBron that
Ron.
you're seeing.
Ron,
So
do
you've
me a
never
favor.
seen LeBron catch the ball, rip through, and go to the hole.
Ron.
And
Dub,
yes,
he's 6'9",
Elder,
260.
In an NBA
Dub,
game, yeah,
he's
sure.
6'9", 260. 6'9", 260, bro.
What are you
Paul George
talking-
is
so
not
Paul
stopping
George-
No
LeBron
way.
into the rim.
Paul
Yo.
George is going to stop LeBron James from getting to the rim.
Oh, 3
You know,
dribbles,
I mean,
yes.
Watch the
I
Team
think
USA
Paul
George
George wins the
He needs
game.
one
I
dribble to
think
get
Paul
to the
George wins
rim.
the game.
He
I
needs.
think Paul George wins
This
the
is
game.
bag talk, bro. This is bag talk.
You can't get into
Those-
your bag.
those-
when
I'm gonna be
you're
real.
bag.
I'm gonna be real.
That bullshit,
Yo.
those bullshit dribble moves LeBron has ain't gonna mean shit.
Word.
He's not.
You guys just don't play
There's only
basketball. You just don't play basketball.
yo, Ron.
You just
Ron,
don't
to
play
me-
basketball. You
Ron,
just
to
don't
me-
play basketball. You
to
just
me-
don't play basketball.
I'm sorry.
Yo,
Ron,
bro,
you
you
can say
guys
that all
just
you
don't
want.
play
No, Ron,
basketball.
I hoop.
I don't even
I
like
think you
doing this.
wrong.
I don't
You
even
saw-
like doing
you
this.
saw
I don't
play
even like.
two.
Nigga, I
hoop.
fucking play 3 dribbles. That's what I do.
Ron,
What are you
Ron,
talking about? I do
listen,
this
Ron.
shit.
Ron, I
What
hoop.
we
Listen,
talking about? I play
guarantee
3 dribbles.
Ron,
I
listen,
play 3
listen,
dribbles.
no, listen.
I play 3 dribbles
I'ma
and I
be
don't
real.
do none of those moves.
Ron,
I get to the hoop whenever I want to.
Ron,
On
listen.
1 or 2 dribbles.
If
I don't
we go-
have to cross over to get to the rack.
LeBron was getting
LeBron's
cooked
game
by
is
Michael
not-
Beasley. I think Paul George can beat him.
Word.
LeBron's game
Yo,
is
Mike
not
Beasley and
predicated
Terry
on
Paul George
dribbles.
too.
Yeah, Michael Beasley's cold. Michael Beasley's cold. But I'm saying
Mike Beasley
Paul
and
George's
Paul George
game is
one-on-one.
more catered to one-on-one than LeBron. Same way Michael
talking about?
Beasley's was.
Ron,
LeBron isn't a one-on-one player to me. I think Paul George beats him.
I'm gonna be real. If we doing 3 dribbles max, I only think there's 4 players in the league that could compete with Paul George as far as like bag. Kyrie, Kevin Durant. I'm gonna go Book and probably Jason Tatum. That's it, bro. Aside from that, I don't think anybody else.
Basketball.
So
Time out.
why do Paul George dribble so much then?
Because it's in the flow of the game. If you get
not-
hold on,
because he's not
no,
playing one-on-one.
There's no
time
flow
out,
in the game.
time
You can
out,
catch the
time
ball,
out,
just
no,
dribble,
time out,
dribble. That's not flowing.
If you
That's
give
fucking not flowing.
if you pull up clips on Paul George when he's on the wing or he's in the low post, he's not dribble. He gets the ball, makes his move simple, as quick as possible. Stop with that narrative that he's dribble. If he's at the top,
It's not
of the
narrative, bro. That's just
no,
what he
yes,
do.
it is the narrative, bro. Because
Paul
as
George
he-
is initiating offense in the NBA. It's
exactly,
not
he's not-
one-on-one.
Thank you.
One-on-one,
boss,
Paul
thank
George
you.
isn't just dribbling for 22 seconds. Luka
Thank
does
you.
that cool.
Thank
Yo,
you.
Paul George
He's
is
at
a
the
question.
top of the key getting the offense started, bro. He's gonna.
I have a
dribble the ball.
question. I have a question. So just because you're skilled, that means you're better one-on-one. Because
when I think one-on-one free dribbles, I'm usually going with the players who I trust as shot makers in the mid-range.
Exactly.
Those are the guys
me
I'm
too.
prioritizing.
Me too.
LeBron James is not that. Giannis is not that. Those guys are automatically off the
Bron
table.
ripping through in 2 because look, see what a lot of people don't understand is that when you're a big basketball player or just a basketball player past middle school, you can get to the rim from the 3-point line in 1 dribble. You don't need 3 dribbles. Bron ripped through and take 1, 2, boom, bam. He's dunking on Paul George, bro. He's way too big.
Every time.
He's too
Every
heavy.
single time.
He's too strong. You can't. In this. Look, this is a argument that don't too much matter because we're talking about one-on-one basketball, which isn't really a realistic thing. You know what I'm saying?
It is very much real, bro. It's very much real.
And that's what I'm getting
because
to.
when the offense breaks down,
it's very real that LeBron James is too big, too heavy, and too strong. If he gets a 1 rip through, either way he go, bro, you know how hard it is to stop somebody that's 6'9", 260.
LeBron isn't getting that 11 times. Like that's not happening.
Why exactly? He's not getting that 11
Why is
times.
he not?
Paul George is gonna be playing back, bro. He's not just gonna be pressing him the whole time.
And that's even worse. That's even worse. That's even worse, Dub. That's even worse, Dub. Dub, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because what I learned is this: when somebody can't shoot that well, a lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna step back. That works for somebody that's 6'2". But if you're as big as like I am, for instance, and a lot of people used to step back on me thinking that's how you guard me. I'm getting a full speed ahead now. What are you gonna do? Because I can go either way. My left hand, my right hand's the same thing. What are you gonna do if you step back and I get some momentum?
Your point.
So what happens when
That's how basketball works, Dub. That's a bad way to guard somebody, especially like Bron.
Your point was he was just gonna get to the rack and dominate him like that. All I'm saying is he's not gonna be pressing. He's not gonna be pressing up on him the whole time, and he's not gonna play that shit. He knows what LeBron's going to be trying to do. He's going to be playing that more and more. So I trust Paul George to stop LeBron more than I do LeBron to stop Paul George in this setting, bro.
So Paul George will beat LeBron one-on-one.
Yes. LeBron James would lose to a lot of NBA players one-on-one.
Thank you.
LeBron's not a good one-on-one player. I'm sorry.
Hey, what's next, JD?
I'm not buying it.
I
don't even think this is hate to say.
Like, you can lead a man to water, JD. You can lead a man.
This is the point I'm trying to make. You guys, like, in your fantasy minds, you guys think that one-on-one is dribbling and moves and stuff like that. LeBron doesn't have to do one move. LeBron doesn't have to do not one move in any of those 15 points he's going to score on Paul George to beat him. LeBron literally can do 2 moves. Blow by him, going either way, left or right.
Stop blowing by him.
Blowing by
That's
him.
what we're saying.
This is not 2014.
Why is he not? Why
It's
is he
not
not?
2014.
Well, you think LeBron's just doing one jab step and getting to the rim? Like,
Yes.
He's not.
Yes.
Oh my
Do
god.
you guys know how strong LeBron is? When
not.
LeBron gets Paul George on his shoulder and on his hip, It's nothing that Paul George can do but just
Okay.
ride the ride to the rim.
Okay.
He's gonna ride it the same way my son rides that little Mickey Mouse ride at Disneyland. That's how Paul George is gonna ride that ride. And it's nothing he can do.
These are two
Matter
topics.
of fact, time out. Matter of fact, it's going to be easier for LeBron to score on Paul George than it is for Paul George to score on LeBron. Much easier.
I can't believe we're talking about LeBron's trash one.
I can't believe we're talking about one-on-one. Can we? I would like to move on.
You guys
LeBron
are
is not a one-on-one player, bro. I'm sorry.
So do you think LeBron beats KD 1-on-1?
That's a little different.
How is it different?
He can do the same thing he can do on Paul George. He should just be getting to the rim.
Thank you, Mark. How is it different now?
Bigger than Paul George. What are we talking about? KD's 7 foot.
Paul George
is better defensively.
He's stronger. What are you talking about?
KD's strength isn't there. KD's getting knocked off. If it's applied to Paul George, it has to apply to KD.
Thank you.
Thank you. Here's also the thing too, is KD will give Bron more than Paul George will give Bron. So that's I'm factoring everything. I'm factoring everything.
Okay, so does Giannis
giving Bron buckets for years?
Does Giannis beat KD 1-on-1?
Paul George gave him buckets for years. Yes.
So now we're trying to say that KD and Paul George are the same one-on-one player?
I'm moving Giannis. Giannis is the new LeBron, and KD is the new Paul George. Does Giannis beat KD 1-on-1?
It's going to be a good game.
That's a good game.
It's going to be a good game.
All right.
I like Giannis.
I
honestly like Giannis to win that, but that's going to be a hell of a game.
I ain't going to lie.
I love to watch that shit.
You guys are equating one-on-one with having a bag. You guys are having one-on-one with having a bag.
Yes, that's what it's about.
One-on-one to me is one-on-one is shot making ability. It's shot making ability. It's shot making ability.
The thing about 3 dribbles is you only get one shot too. Don't forget, you only get one shot.
Exactly.
And you're saying Giannis can beat KD.
It's the best shot makers and it's the players with the best bag. So don't tell me Giannis is gonna beat KD. Don't tell me LeBron is gonna beat KD.
Are you guys crazy?
Stop, bro.
Are you guys crazy? Are you guys crazy?
Okay,
hold on.
2 dribbles is different than
Yo,
playing
doesn't mean you're gonna beat somebody one-on-one. It does not. It simply does not mean that. You do know Giannis can bully KD that whole game in 3 dribbles.
No, he can't. No, he can't.
When Giannis scores in an NBA
he don't want to learn, Ron. They don't want to learn, Ron.
When Giannis scores in an NBA game, tell me how many possessions does it take him more than 3 dribbles to score? He usually catches, rips through, and goes.
He's
to the rim.
coming down the lane. He's going downhill. Of course,
he's 7 feet tall. He's huge. It doesn't take long to get momentum when you're that big.
We're talking about.
But when I give you the ball, if I check the ball to you, top of the key, and then you have to do it, it's a different ball game, bro.
How big are you? What's your measurement?
What's your measurement?
Wait. I just want to say, look. Because I'm 6'8", 260.
Right. Okay.
So if you for instance, what I'm basically saying is I can show you better than I can teach you.
Okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like show me.
JD, we can do this anytime.
Let's do it next week.
For sure.
This is insane.
Because when somebody's that big, bro, it's really easy, like, to just put your weight on them. You can't really do too much about that. Like, for instance, you in the weight room, okay, so in the weight room, Ron is stronger than me, like on the bench press, right? But on the block, though, I'm heavier than him, so it's like it doesn't matter how strong you are like that on the weights, bro, because I could just put my weight on you. And that's all I'm saying. The difference between Bron playing KD or Paul George, it's just like, bro, he's too big, bro. He's too big on that one-on-one setting. If I get, he doesn't have to get a whole step on him. A half a step is enough. You know what I mean?
What about Paul? And
No. We're off this.
What about LeBron James guarding PG? What about Paul George guarding PG, bro? You acting like he never cooked him. You acting like he wasn't cooking him on patience.
I hear you, Dub.
So when he gets the ball, he's cooking him.
I think LeBron guards Paul George better than Paul George guards Bron. And that's my only argument, bro.
All right. Moving on. Let's get through these super chats. Alex Campbell, Bam and Hero got more finals appearances than the Tibbs era Knicks have playoff wins. William Lucas II, BJ Armstrong could be a star in today's league, like on a Charlotte Kemba Walker level. And then he sent another one, said TMAC is a better player, but PG is a better fit for Luka. I'm not mad at that. All right. So last super chat, then we'll talk about this VanVleet. Jaleel CMB saying Giannis is beating KD in a 1v1 is super nasty. I know y'all hate KD, but stop it. Y'all look bad saying that BS.
I just think it's a good game. I would actually like to watch that, bro.
It's a hypothetical, so you can't really say anyone's wrong. So.
And what really matters too is who gets the ball first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we play winners take, so who gets the ball first matters a lot.
All right.
The fact. Oh
Here
my
we
God.
go.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
bro.
Fred VanVleet. So Fred VanVleet, this is reportedly at the beginning of the season, he turned this $114 million contract extension down. Yesterday, Michael Grange, he's like I think he's like a beat reporter for the Raptors or something like that. He tweeted out, can confirm that Fred VanVleet was offered a 4-year extension for $114 million prior to the season. Offer wasn't rejected, but was a mutual decision to wait with no deadline discussed. And then he put per source at JLew 1050. So JLew, that is Josh Lewenberg. He reported this at the beginning of the season, and then Michael Grange, he confirmed this. In the article that I read, it says Lewenberg wrote, prior to the start of the season, VanVleet turned down a contract extension valued at roughly $114 million. Maximum Toronto could offer at the time, according to a source. He's eligible to sign an extension up to that value until the end of the campaign, but considering he can make more in free agency, and he literally wears the mantra, bet on yourself, across his chest, it's not a surprise that he would prefer to let his current deal expire before negotiating a new one.
Is he going to get offered more than that, though?
So I think here's the logic, because there's a little bit more context here. VanVleet can become a free agent next offseason if he declines the 2022-23 player option for $22.8 million. If he does that, then Lewenberg said Miami Heat guard Tyler Hero's 4-year, $130 million deal is expected to be the baseline. So it's looking like they're shooting for $130 million.
I can't, bro. I can't imagine not just signing for that money. Like, you offer me that, bro. I'm good with the 114. I'm not waiting for 130. Just run that.
I'm good with 14.
Yeah, just run that. I'm signing that yesterday. Like,
The reason why that doesn't make too much sense to me, well, I'm not gonna say it doesn't make sense, because dude's already a millionaire, and I don't want to question nobody else's business philosophies and strategies and whatnot. But the reason why I would have signed that, especially if Tyler Hero's 130 is the benchmark, because that's about 15 mil, give or take, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna wait a whole nother season. You said next off season he's a free agent, right?
I think it's this year. After this season, yeah, he becomes a free agent. It says he becomes a free agent next offseason if he declines his 22-23 player option.
Yeah.
So this is why I don't do that. First off, because these 2 seasons he's making less than what he would make if he would have signed it, right? So that's 2 years that you're losing to try to gain something else in the future. Furthermore, and also if he would have signed that contract, it'd be about $28.5 million per year. I don't know what he makes right now, but I know he's not making $28.5 million. So I would have took the $28.5 million these first 2 years, this year, next year. Furthermore, bro, you never know what can happen. You never know what can happen, bro. God forbid any injuries. I don't wish any bad juju or anything on anybody, but anything can happen. And you see what happened. You've seen what happened with Isaiah Thomas, especially with a little dude like that. When you get injured, your stock plummets.
That's a good
point,
Ron.
Yeah, bro. I would have signed that contract fast as hell, because also too, Fred VanVleet's young enough to sign this contract and still get another contract after that.
Right.
That's always my thing. I didn't look at the injury angle. That's a good point. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, that's always my angle. That's what I say with like kids in college, all that stuff. Like, don't, like, you know, some kids will be like, oh, I'm gonna come back to school and, you know, maybe my stock will rise. Like, if you're on that draft board, in that first round draft board, and you're pretty sure you're getting drafted, go get that money. You know what I'm saying? Go get that money. And, you know, and if you are a type of cat that takes school serious, you can always do online schooling. You know what I'm saying? You could go back and get your degree. But my thing is, well, it's too easy to hurt yourself playing basketball. Like, when you get that, and once again, I don't want to tell nobody what to, you know, how to run their finances. You know what I'm saying? But man, I just can't. I can imagine betting on my ability. But betting on me not, you know, having a freak injury is just like, man, because you play 82 games, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then you go to the playoffs, bro. I'm signing that. Like,
I would say to be on the other side, because I see both sides. And you guys make good points about the, you know, you'd never know what could happen. But to that point of you never know what could happen, He could not get injured, and he could be playing at a level where he could go get that $130 million. So, like, I'm looking at it like you should maximize the amount of money that you can make, making generational wealth for your family, whatever. Like, when you say it out loud, you're like 114 million compared to 130 million. Because the number 114 and 130, it seems like so close. You're talking about $16 million. That is an absurd number. So that is $16 more million that you have. So I don't knock that at all. I would say go get what you can get, because you're only playing for so long, and then who knows what, like, if you don't want to get a normal job after this, like, get as much money as you can so you can invest that and, you know, provide for your family.
And that, I understand that, though, because 16 mil is a lot of money, and I don't know what Canada and Toronto's tax situation is like, you know. But I'm assuming like at this stage in your career, you know, you probably got some good business managers around you. You might have, you know, some investment bankers, somebody that can tell you where to put that money to where in the next 10, 15 years you can get that 16 mil back. That's just the way my mind works, because I've seen, you know, seen it happen to enough guys. Like, man, betting on yourself is always a good thing. Definitely betting on yourself. I assume you wouldn't be in the NBA if you didn't bet on yourself at some point in life. But man, it's just, you know, I mean, Fred VanVleet don't got my number, so he's not calling me asking for no advice. I'm just saying, man. I'll just pray on. I'll pray that he really, you know, capitalizes on it, whatever he decides to do.
I think, Ron, you might have sent something in our DMs yesterday about this and compared it to like a Dennis Schroeder situation. I want to talk about that because I don't think that this is anything like the Dennis Schroeder situation, because when I look at VanVleet and I look at Dennis Schroeder, I think that VanVleet is, I mean, I want to say significantly different than Schroeder.
Yeah.
I don't know, JD.
They're definitely, I personally agree that they're kind of in that same realm. I do got VanVleet being better, but the reason why VanVleet's situation is a bit different than Dennis Schroeder's, and you guys keep in mind, Dennis Schroeder turned down 4 years, $80 million. So VanVleet still would have got more than Schroeder would have got. But VanVleet, he has an all-star game under his belt. He has a year averaging 20 points under his belt. He was one of the premier 6 man of the years when he was coming off the bench during those championship runs. And he also has a championship ring on his finger. Dennis Schroeder doesn't have none of those. But when you use Dennis Schroeder as an example, dude turned down $80 million, and now he's on a contract where it's $2.8 million just for this year. So dude went from getting $20 million to take that zero off, and now you're getting $2 million. That's why, like, the betting on yourself, sometimes it's like, bro, you just never know. It's a nasty business.
I think with VanVleet's situation is, even if he didn't get, so let's say he doesn't get 130, let's say he doesn't get the 114, and let's say he gets something, because it's going to be at least 90. Like that, I feel like that's going to be minimum for Fred VanVleet. You're not going to complain about, shoot, it's 90 million now. It's like, you know, that's still going to be a fat contract. So to play it out in, you're kind of just like he said, he's betting on himself. Why not? If you can still get, you almost know that 90 is going to be a guaranteed number that you can achieve. Why not try and get the 130? Like, hold out for that 130.
I'm not holding out for 15 more million. And here's my thing is, I'm not holding out 2 more years for 15 more million when it's 118 million on the line. Because what I'm telling you, like, things happen, bro. What happens if he does something and he loses all of that, just like Dennis Schroeder? Then what? Not you didn't just lose 15 million, you lost 113.
And that's my point right there.
I just want to know, is Russell Westbrook beating Kyrie Irving in a 1-on-1?
Oh my God! All right, we're not switching off this yet. I want to ask
Russell Westbrook right now. Russell Westbrook right now, or 2017?
Both in their prime. Both in their prime. Both in their prime. Both in their prime.
Russ too big and strong.
That's why I'm off y'all.
Do you understand? Russ gets to the rim at will. Like, at will.
I did hear you, Jalen.
It's nobody that can stop Russell Westbrook from getting to the rim. The only person that can stop him is Jesus Christ himself and Russell Westbrook. That's it.
I would like to see that game, though.
Yeah, I would like to see that too.
You guys in this bag is ridiculous. You guys are crazy when it comes to this bag. If a dude can dribble, do a spin move, step back and hit a shot, you guys all of a sudden make it seem like this dude is unstoppable. Well, why the fuck doesn't Kyrie do that?
Listen, just because that's all. Just because that's all.
It's not that, because we can all acknowledge that Carmelo Anthony doesn't do that, and we all know Carmelo Anthony is one of the best one-on-one players in NBA history. So it's not about dribble moves and bag and all of that. It's about shot making, which is what one-on-one is about, being able to make a variety of different shots, get to a bunch of different spots on the floor and be a threat. Russell Westbrook is a threat from one spot on the floor. If you're only a threat from one spot on the floor, I'm not going to buy into a one-on-one game.
How is Kyrie going to stop him from getting there? How does Kyrie stop Russell Westbrook from getting to the bucket?
Because it's what, Mars?
Because an NBA player can stay in front of another NBA player if you give them enough chances.
And when has Kyrie demonstrated that? First off, and second off,
2016.
One-on-one, Kyrie is not incapable of staying in front of someone.
He's not
y'all
going
trolling.
to. He's not going to.
2016, Ron.
When has anybody been able to stay in front of Russ? When has anybody demonstrated that they can stay in front of Russ?
You're missing the point.
What's the point? That Kyrie's gonna lock up Russ?
To act as if these guys can't stay in front of each other is asinine to believe.
They can't.
Especially in three dribbles. Especially in three dribbles.
Help defense.
Especially in three dribbles, Ron.
Dub, you ever played three dribbles?
Yes.
Dub can't get to the free throw line at 3 dribbles, Bob.
JD, that's called.
I do my thing.
I'm just saying, like three dribbles is not.
It's all about it's all about the tough shots you can make. It's really
that's not true, bro.
Because the name
and how much separation that you can get.
No.
So one-on-one, does Ben Simmons beat Devin Booker?
Yeah, that's nothing to think about. But
because Ben Simmons can get to the rim on anyone.
No.
Ben Simmons is bigger and stronger. What are we doing?
Stop. You guys are ignoring so much context.
Y'all sleep on Ben Simmons.
That's the only context.
Let me get that off. First of all, you sleep on Ben Simmons.
Look, because once again, this is what I'm gonna say. Once again, is Ben Simmons might be able to guard Devin Booker better than Devin Booker can guard Ben Simmons.
No, here's the difference with Ben Simmons. You can sag off of Ben Simmons when you're playing one-on-one. You can't sag off of Russell Westbrook when you're playing one-on-one. I don't think you guys understand the shots that they're putting up in games and they're missing when they're just in like a practice setting or like a one-on-one setting. It is so much different. The same applies
for Ben Simmons. We've all seen Ben Simmons.
No, except for Ben Simmons. Like there's also some context that you can put into this.
So Giannis in one-on-one.
I'll put some money on Ben.
Possibly, yeah. But Ben Simmons is different, bro. Ben Simmons is different.
Well, you got to understand.
I've seen him tricking wide open shots in practice.
Is Zion Williamson the best one-on-one player?
It's gonna be hard as hell to stop Zion.
Yeah, Zion Williamson.
Here's what I'm saying.
How are you gonna stop Zion? Please tell me. How are you gonna stop Zion?
Bro. You guys are crazy.
How are you gonna stop Zion? I need to know this.
You do know it takes 5 players to stop Zion. It takes you.
Zion's not even the best one-on-one player on his own team.
So with y'all logic, hold on.
You guys are not getting the point. You're not getting the point. You guys think because you are one-on-one skilled and you can dribble and do all of this stuff, it makes you it means that you'll beat another guy one-on-one. That is simply not the case. It more so boils down to who's more unstoppable. And Zion is one of the most unstoppable players in the league. Russell Westbrook is one of the most unstoppable players of all time. LeBron is quite possibly the most unstoppable player ever. How do you stop LeBron from getting to the rim and finishing when dude shoots a career, what, Mars? 55% at the rim? It's higher than that. 60% at the rim? How's Paul George going to stop that? How's anybody going to stop LeBron getting to the rim and finishing?
Also, Before it started coming out that Michael Beasley was just this one-on-one demon, I guarantee none of you up here would be saying Michael Beasley could beat this guy. Michael Beasley could beat that guy.
Hey, I'll play against Michael.
Don't fucking lie.
Anyone who saw Michael Beasley in college would probably know that.
No, you would not, because you guys like this bag talk.
Anybody who's watched Michael Beasley on the fucking Suns knew he had a fucking bag on him. Don't you do that shit. It's not about no. It's not about regurgitating shit that other people were saying. We've seen Michael Beasley what he
people saw that when he was in
college. And that's why I'm saying it only because you know the stories. That's the only reason.
Because no one was surprised. No one was surprised when they heard that Michael Beasley was cooking LeBron. You know why? Because they knew what Michael Beasley was like.
Exactly.
It wasn't like, wow, Michael Beasley beat LeBron. It was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Because everyone knew that LeBron isn't a one-on-one guy, and Michael Beasley lives on one-on-one.
But come put a snap on that
No
shit,
one was
man.
surprised when they heard that. No one.
I just feel like the logic is flawed though. I can't front. Like when y'all say, "Oh, Zion's so big and strong and unstoppable, so he could be the best one-on-one player." That means Shaq is the greatest one-on-one player of all time, man. According to y'all, just because how big and strong he is.
Man, no, like who gonna be Shaq? Hey, I'm saying that like Shaq. That's a matchup for everybody.
On 3 dribbles, I highly doubt Shaq.
You do.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You do young Shaq. I'm talking about young Shaq. Young Shaq.
Yeah,
like
99
Shaq.
Hakeem beat Shaq 1-on-1.
Well, that's Hakeem. Okay, yeah, but it's still a bad matchup. It's still a hard matchup.
Hakeem
has a deeper bag.
You guys, it's not about a bag. Do you guys when you guys get this through your head? One-on-one is not about a bag. It's not about a bag.
I mean, oh my God,
it really isn't.
Okay, so when does the bag matter? How far up the pole of players who have a bag do we have to go before you admit
when you get more than 3 dribbles?
So this bigger and stronger logic. Does LeBron James beat Kobe 1-on-1?
That's Kobe. You that's Kobe.
Okay, so the bag matters. Who's the minimum player that LeBron loses to based on bag? Because Kobe wins. So how far below Kobe do I have to go? How far below Kobe do I have to go before
LeBron can beat Kobe? It's not. I'm not just saying Kobe.
Stop being Kobe.
7 out of 7 times.
Stop being Kobe, bro.
He can though.
It will be a good game, though.
Anybody
It will be a good game.
Anybody can beat
No,
somebody.
anybody can't. Anybody can't. Anybody can't. Don't say anybody can. We're talking about LeBron and Kobe. Top 10 players. We're talking about top 10 players.
And in that standard, of course, it's possible. But, bro, the favorites, damn near every time, we all going to side with fucking Kobe Bryant, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm not going to say that.
Cut it out.
It's a lot of people that say LeBron.
If you had to put your money on it, you'd be nervous.
No, I won't. I'll put
Kobe
you would. Damn near the
I would put my life savings on
nervous.
Kobe Bryant.
Then
I'm
you
not
might
putting
be
my life
broke.
savings, but I'm betting on Kobe, but I'm not putting my life savings.
But that's what I'm saying. You're sweating.
Once again, like I'm saying,
there's no sweat.
once again, like I'm saying,
there might be sweat from you. There'd be no sweat from me.
Kobe's an all-time defender. Kobe's an all-time defender. Hold up right quick, Doug. Kobe's an all-time defender, but he still can't stop LeBron. And on top of that, and this is also what I'm saying, in this one-on-one game, Kobe's shooting more difficult shots than LeBron's gonna shoot. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay, cool.
So what's more efficient? Because this is actually the point I should have went to from the beginning. What's more efficient? LeBron driving to the rim on Kobe Bryant, or Kobe Bryant shooting 2 dribble fadeaway shots on LeBron contested? What's more efficient?
Wait, hold on. So what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when LeBron go? Wait,
this idea that NBA players can't stay in front of each other with 3 dribble 1-on-1s is ludicrous. We've seen plenty of clips of NBA players doing 3 dribble 1-on-1, and they're not just getting blown by. Like
this
it's not
just
happening.
reminded me.
Not even against NBA players, Mars. Against players that aren't even in the league.
Like it's not happening. This idea that you just get the ball and just get to the rim on other NBA players.
When LeBron goes to the rim, most of his shots are contested by 7-footers.
Hold up, I gotta get this off.
This just reminded me because somebody sent a super chat about the Olympics and how you would watch them, like there's film of them doing one-on-one. Did you guys see Kevin Garnett waxing the floor with everyone? Are you looking at Kevin Garnett and being like, oh, he's got a bag?
They were
you can see KG is going to be a great one-on-one player.
They were going up and down full court. I've seen that footage. They did not play 3 dribbles max. I've seen that footage.
It wasn't.
But no one would say, you know what, Kevin Garnett, we don't think he's a good one-on-one player. Like you could just watch how he plays.
It's a lot of people.
Bro,
that
come on.
Bro, hold on, wait. I think this was a couple years ago. Let me ask you this, Ron. Do you think CP3 could guard Jason Tatum?
I mean, yeah.
What?
Right now the bigger and stronger thing is
now the bigger and stronger thing don't fucking matter on one-on-one setting.
Did you ask Kenny guard him? Kenny guard him. Jesse can guard him. Time out. Chris Paul's listen to what I'm about to say. Chris Paul's one of the more stronger point guards in history. And on top of that, he's a pest. Hold on, listen to what I'm about to say. Listen to what I'm about to say.
God,
Have y'all seen Chris Paul in person? Chris Paul in person is big, bro.
No, the same logic. No, the same logic.
Yeah, but Jason Tatum being 6'10".
PG's not strong.
It does matter. It does matter.
The same logic
matter,
still
Mark.
applies.
It does
The
matter,
same
Mark.
logic still applies. But here's also the thing too. Paul George isn't known for being a bully type of basketball player. Paul George isn't just gonna bully Chris Paul, and Chris Paul's not gonna let. And Chris Paul's not gonna. JT. That's even worse. JT's just not gonna bully Chris Paul, and Chris Paul's not gonna let JT bully him. But
my thing is, JT gonna cook him, but he can guard him. You know.
My point is this.
Chris Paul has a better chance of guarding JT than JT has of guarding LeBron.
You mean PG has a better chance of guarding LeBron? I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I think you talking about strength. You talking about strength. You talking about strength. I think Paul George has the strength to not get bully balled by LeBron James. I'm sorry, that's my personal opinion. And especially CP3, I think they had one-on-ones with him and JT a few years ago, and they were both giving each other buckets. You want to know why? Because they both had the capabilities of making tough fucking shots. They couldn't just go to the rim because they was meeting them at the rim. They need to rely on their fucking jump shots. They need to rely on tough shot and making.
Not LeBron.
They need to rely on the post game. They were relying on that.
Not LeBron.
LeBron will have to rely on that too, bro. Cut it out.
Not LeBron.
Cut it out.
Not
bro.
LeBron.
Cut it out, man.
And Mars, you asked the question.
Once again, not LeBron.
You asked the question. When does bag come into play? Bag comes into play not necessarily one-on-one, especially in 3 dribbles, because you don't have enough time or you don't have enough dribbles to actually really get into an assortment of moves. Where bag comes into play is when you have the ball and you have to beat your primary defender and a secondary defender steps up and you have to do another move to beat them. And then maybe even help comes and then you have to do a move to finish around that defense. That's when bag comes into play. One-on-one, you don't necessarily need a bag to beat somebody one-on-one. And Bron has shown us that year after year after year. All you have to do is have the ability to drive by somebody and finish. If you can blow by somebody, you don't. That's not a bag. Zion doesn't need a bag to score.
I don't want to speak for Dub.
Ron, have you ever seen
when I'm saying bag, it's not just dribble moves, ball on the string. It's being able to get to spots on the floor, make shots, type of footwork you have, the assortment of ways you can score the ball. That's bag. It's not just tween, hezzy, pull, all of that. It's not just that. That's not bag. I'll point to Carmelo Anthony again. Carmelo Anthony has one of the deepest bags in history, but no one's going to say he had the ball on a string on the perimeter and he was just cooking guys up like that. That's not what he was doing. Carmelo could cook guys with no dribbles. That's still a bag. Like, there's more to a bag than just dribble moves. Like when I'm saying bag, one-on-one free dribbles, I'm not talking about putting someone in a blender. Like,
and LeBron has all of that. All of the above.
I disagree.
Not
to the level required to be beating these guys one-on-one.
So why is he about to beat Kareem one-on-one? Now you guys just sound like dummies. This is what I be talking about. Yeah. But then I come up here when I come up here and say something, y'all will be in the chat trying to hang me with the rope. But then you guys come up here and say LeBron doesn't have any bag. Come on, man. Stop.
All right. Dorian Clayton re-upped his All-Star membership on the Players' Choice YouTube channel. He has a question with this re-up. Should they add a 1v1 tournament to All-Star Weekend?
That's what you've been doing the whole time.
Facts. Moving the goalposts.
100%
moving the goalposts.
Where's the goalpost getting moved to?
Fucking
and if
here,
not, bring it back. Then bring it back.
Left,
then bring it back.
You bring it top right.
Bring it back.
Bring it here, and then you go back down. It's all
bring it back. Put the goalpost where you want to put it.
You fucking broke it. This is what you broke the goalpost.
Then when we answered these moved goalposts, then we were moving the goalposts after y'all literally picked the goalposts up, ran into the other end zone, and then brought it back, and then took it over here, took it over there. Y'all took the goalposts out the stadium. Y'all took the goalposts everywhere, bro. And we just continue to kick field goals.
Y'all kept saying.
I feel like Vanderjack or Janikowski or some shit.
Someone in the chat just said LeBron made 13 All-NBA first teams. He has a great bag. As if those two go together. Like, what are you talking about?
I feel like Justin Tucker.
That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even
All right,
make
we can
any
all
sense.
get on.
Like,
We can
why
all
are
get
you
on that.
commenting that?
We
Like,
can all be on the
what?
same side for that.
Jesus
We can all be on the
I
same
feel
side.
like
for that.
I feel like Justin Tucker. I'm kicking field
Yeah,
goals
people
from
just be
everywhere.
like, there's no way you typed that out, read that, and was like, yeah, now I'm gonna cook them. Like, what was that?
Can we? But before we move on,
No,
you have an
please,
opportunity to
Ron.
move the goalpost wherever you want to move it to.
One more time, Dub. Come on. I'm
What?
on my
done.
Justin Tucker.
I'm done
Where you
off
want to
this
put the
topic.
goalpost?
Just
I'm done off
return
this
the
topic.
goalposts.
I'm done off
Just
this
return the
topic, bro.
goalposts.
Yes, thank you, JDQ. Please, hey, look. If you look under the goalpost, there's a return address on there. Send that shit back.
Lyndon E. Higgy said JD, Ron, and Bobby, the Hoopers are on one side. Should that tell us something?
Toussaint plays ball, you fucking idiot! You fucking idiot!
I mean, no.
No, all I want to know if I am 95% confident if Dell was up here, he would be
Dell
on the
would-
Dub and Toussaint side.
Yeah,
exactly.
95%
Yeah,
confident.
exactly.
You know
And
what?
you guys aren't about to say that Dell don't hoop.
He would
I'm
be on
95%
he would be
I'll
on
call
your
Dell
side
right
for
now.
PG. He'd be
Let
on
me-
your side for Paul George for sure.
Definitely would.
let me
Eric
call Dell right
Dupree, Ron, if VanVleet and Dennis in the same tier, do the Raptors win the championship with Dennis instead of Fred?
Dennis would be cool coming off the bench for that team.
In that
That'd be all right.
2019 team?
Yeah, that'd be all right. They don't. I do think Fred is a better microwave coming off the bench. He's a better scorer, but I also do think that Dennis
Yo, JD,
is a better point
hold on,
guard.
hold on,
Just
JD,
point
JD,
guard,
I got
not
Dell
scorer,
on the
but
phone
point
right now. I
guard.
got Dell on the phone right now. Yo, Dell, I gotta ask you this question, right? Would you play at Rucker Park? Yeah, we live.
So he
Get
he
it closer,
sent the
get it
goalpost-
closer to your
he
mic.
sent the goalpost to Dale.
Hold up, Bobby. Do you hear him, Jay? Say something, Dell.
Yo.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, so Dell, I need to ask you this question. You
Yeah,
play
where
at
you
Rutgers
calling
Park,
from,
you
Dell?
play overseas and everything like that. You a hooper.
Right.
Is Paul George beating LeBron James 1-on-1?
3 dribble max.
3 dribbles. 3 dribbles.
3 dribbles?
Yes.
Yeah, he'll get him sometimes. Sure.
See, thank you.
But hold on.
Ask
but
him if it's a
don't-
conversation.
don't-
Ask him if it's a
don't-
conversation.
Definitely.
Thank you, Dell.
Ask him
No,
if it's a
hold on,
conversation.
hold on.
Ask him if
Wait,
it's a
wait.
conversation.
Ask best of
is
7.
it-
How
is
many
it
games
best of
does it
7?
take Paul George to beat him?
Best of 7. How much?
Paul George might catch in some of those series.
Like most of them?
Now, I don't know most of them, but Paul George, it's easier for Paul George to play LeBron James with 3 dribbles than LeBron James to play Paul George with 3 dribbles.
Thank you very
On
much.
offense,
That's
on
all we've
offense or
been saying.
defense. Hold on,
Thank
no,
you.
that's not it.
Ask him about Giannis and KD. Ask him about Giannis and KD.
No,
we
we
already
already know that.
that.
We
Yeah,
know that.
that's a waste.
Yeah, and Paul George is beating Bron and Katie and is beating him too.
But you know,
All right, well, Dale- hey,
but
Yeah,
hey,
but
well,
no,
Dale-
no, no.
all the hoopers are on one side. But
Exactly.
You know,
Like that's
Hey,
like
hey,
every,
look,
every hooper
look,
just
look.
agrees on everything.
Check-
No,
Fuck
check
out
me
what
out.
it
Hey,
is.
You guys just be
Hey,
saying
hey,
anything.
All right,
Dale's
let me
word
call.
is law. Dale's word is law. Change my mind. Dale's
it's
word
not
is law.
about that. It was a point.
It's not about that. It's about
Check
It's
my
about
mind.
the idea that when the hoopers agree on something, as if the whole world of hoopers is all on the same page. Like they all disagree on that.
We are.
Exactly.
We are.
Like,
Oh man, Dale don't know shit.
Robbie, the dynamic duo, Robbie. This
Love
is what
it.
y'all do.
Wait,
also.
where do I go? Where
Robbie,
do I get in
Big
this mix?
Rob shit. That's what y'all been doing all that. Big Rob shit. Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm in here too.
I'm on my Justin Tucker, bro. I've been kicking field goals all day.
Eric Dupree. Shaq's not a perimeter dude, so he wouldn't even go for that kind of 1v1. You got to see Shaq in the post, and no one is holding prime Shaq in the post. It's just stupid. SSJ Gaby. Why y'all acting like LeBron can't make tough shots, though? Any NBA player in a closed gym is making every shot, so his only way of scoring isn't only driving in.
We're not saying LeBron can't make shots. He's just not as good of a shot maker as the guys we're talking about. That's it. Like all these NBA players can make shots. They can make more shots than all of us combined. But against other NBA players, LeBron James will be on the lower end of the players we're comparing to as a shot maker. He's lower than Jason Tatum. He's lower than Paul George.
It's
He's
not hard
lower
to
than KD.
it's not hard to
He's
make
lower than
layups
Devin
and
Booker.
dunks. It's not hard to make layups and dunks.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He's getting a lot of those.
Paul George is a fairly inefficient scorer too, but
Oh!
I guess he's gonna be out here making all these tough shots.
Jay, come on. What
I
we got?
suppose.
What we got next? What we got next?
We got
Damn, it's been
more
2 hours
1v1s.
already?
We got
Jesus
more
Christ.
1v1s.
We spent about 2 hours talking about one-on-one matchups.
Oh my
Literally,
god.
that
The
was-
debates
Went from
today
Manu,
is just
Paul
what the fuck is
George.
going on, bro? Oh my god. I never stressed this much in my life.
Those debates
brother,
literally
keep
came
living.
from start bench cuts. Start
I'm
bench
gassing it.
cuts
I'm
literally
gassing
just
it.
the gateway drug into arguing 1v1. That was elite. It was fire. Wow, bro. I mean, I don't even know.
Brandon Ingram 1v1. I like Brandon.
I was living off of
Brandon Ingram's the best one-on-one player on the Pelicans.
I was living off the chat,
He
so I'm
is.
about to just stay with the chat.
And CJ
Let's see what the
McCollum is
chat's
second.
saying.
That the chat been running the show today? No.
Bro, they literally have been super chats from the minute we started. It took me 2 hours to get to the first topic that I had. So they might as well just finish the show. LeBron probably has one of the best fades in the game from Neef C.
That's such a fucking lie. Oh my
Exactly.
god.
Chill.
That's
He's
such
talking
a
about his
fucking lie,
haircut,
bro.
Dub. He's talking about his haircut, Dub. Chill.
It
He's
must
talking
be
about
a
his
haircut. Jesus Christ. Even then, that shit's fake.
Oh my
You're
god.
fucking lying. You're lying. Whoever's brought that, you're lying right now. You should be under investigation for just fucking lying.
It's getting to the layups and dunks that would be hard.
You guys just don't play one-on-one then.
Jordan versus Kobe 1v1.
When you're a slasher,
I'm taking
what you do?
Kobe one-on-one against any wing, like
Taking
around
Kobe.
his size.
I'm not taking nobody over Jordan. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Who we talking about?
Denim Jag said you can't name 10 players with a better post fade than Braun. Mars, would you like to take a stab?
What right now?
I'll give it to Dirk and
Well, right now,
Yeah, I was gonna say we're talking all the time.
all time. There's no way that's the argument being made. I mean, Jokic has a better fade than LeBron, Embiid, KD, DeMar DeRozan, Kawhi, Devin Booker.
you don't want that, JD. You know better.
Jason Tatum. I'm trying to go down these different teams. Let me look at the teams.
Kyrie, yeah.
Harrington.
We have to get to 10 names. Hold up. We
I'm going down the teams in the NBA and I'm trying to see if I can think of
have to.
Brandon Ingram, Luka.
I don't know if Brandon Ingram got a better fade than Braun. I
think they equal. I'm
taking BI's fade.
Somebody in the chat said DeMar DeRozan, and
I
really
said
they're not
DeMar. I
lying.
said DeMar. I said
All
DeMar.
right, for
Yeah,
sure.
DeRozan, yeah.
Brooke Lopez.
De'Aaron Fox in that mid range.
I mean,
a little better way De'Aaron got is nasty.
SGA has a nice fade. I don't know how many names I've got, but
All right.
Close to 10.
We got a super chat anyway. Aramis Jones. Okay, hold on.
I like that. I like that matchup.
Woo.
me
Brandon
too.
Ingram, 1v1 PG-13. He's improved on defense.
Now we could talk.
I like
This
that
is
matchup.
Now we can talk.
That's a
Now
coin
we
flip.
can
This,
talk.
That's
this,
the
is
one.
much, this is much more fair for Paul George. He's
That's
not gonna
the
get
one.
bullied this time.
That's the one where you guys are like,
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
this is
AD.
this is-
Does AD have a
That's
better
coin
post
flip.
than LeBron?
the AD I've been seeing the last couple seasons can't seem to make outside shots, so I'll go with LeBron. But the AD that was like around a couple years ago when he could make jump shots, I'll take AD's fade.
It's debatable.
football
But,
breakdown. Go ahead.
Hold up though about that Paul George and Brandon Ingram.
BI.
I'm gonna go with Paul George in that one.
I think I might have Paul George as well.
I
We'll
can't
go Paul
call
George,
that.
that'll be
I
tough.
can't call that at all.
Yeah,
That'd be a great game.
So
I'd love
that
to
one
watch
became
that.
easy.
Will LeBron beat BI?
Come on, what the fuck?
Just saying.
Hey, Dub, you mad at Bron for leaving Miami?
I'm just real about his game, bro. I just don't like lies.
He's
What
for
is
sure
what's
mad about
fake about his game? So you said you're being real about his game. What's fake about his game that you're clarifying all of a sudden?
A lot of people like putting one hand here and then one hand here. And
No,
just going
my
and just
God,
having
bro.
all over.
Oh
Yo,
my
he's
God,
tweaking.
bro. What the hell? Football breakdown. Didn't Kawhi and PG just fail to score 10 points?
I mean, yeah,
what?
they got blown out and played like 20 minutes. But yeah, Giannis also failed to score 10 points.
You are
So-
nuts. Oh my God. Aramis Jones. Brandon Ingram has one of the best fades and smooth mid-range games in the game too. Loaded. with the super chat. When is the second episode of Pascal's Choice?
We need that. We need
Gotta ask
that.
Dell.
Definitely need that, bro.
Bro, we need to get out of here. This is like.
I'm not gonna lie. I
crazy,
could go
bro.
on for another hour, bro. We've been having a great time today.
Today has been a great time.
I've enjoyed my time.
Yeah, I could do another hour, maybe even 2.
Nice.
You hear the pod? You hear the fraud? Let's do a draft.
You want to do a draft?
Let's do a draft. Let's fucking do a draft. We haven't done one in a while, man.
Let's do a 1-on-1 bracket.
1-on-1 bracket, yes. Let's do a 1-on-1 bracket, yes. This is change the title to
we
the
doing
1v1 episode.
We doing
1-on-1 bracket. No bigs. I because it's gonna end up being like Shaq and Hakeem in the final. I don't want to see it.
Oh, we doing all time.
All time? Yep, I'm here for that.
All time. I want to see.
Okay,
So we all agree that Larry Bird beats Paul George, right?
Paul George on 1-on-1?
Yeah.
Those 80s guys are going out.
Not gonna hold you, bro.
They are going out swiftly.
I think they are too, bro.
Don't even bother putting Magic Johnson in the bracket.
Magic Johnson ain't 1-on-1.
How many players? 32?
Yeah, we can do 32.
Or 16?
Let's do
32.
I'm
down to.
I mean, there's 6 of us. There's 6 of us.
16. Because we'll all have a vote. We'll all have a vote, and that way, you know, it won't be too long. 16 is good.
See if this automatically generates it for me. I'm using this website. I've never used it.
Y'all
before.
really
I'm just
think
gonna
Bird
see
will
it.
win? Will win against PG?
You see that chat?
Bird ain't beating Paul George 1-on-1.
I don't think he's beating him 1-on-1 either.
Bird smoking Paul George.
Yo, Larry, you talking about slow step? Shit. Larry
Bird was nice, but
if
anyone from the 80s could win 1-on-1 games, it'd be like him and like Dominique.
Yo, slow is quick.
English.
Like slow is quick. When it comes to switching, slow is quick.
Most of those 80s superstars aren't. I'm not trying to see that.
Larry Bird relied heavily.
What the hell? Start bench cut. They put Kendrick in between Jay-Z and Biggie. What type of shit is this?
Start bench cut. Jay-Z. Yeah, I don't know why Kendrick's in this con. It's a $10 check. Bro. Hey, Jay, you control that. I'll bring it up for us.
You doing super chats?
I'll do super chats
thank
for us.
you.
I got
you. I think you put Kendrick over
Dorian Clayton with the super chat. JD, if the Mavs were to win a chip but Luka underperformed in the final series, would that hurt his all-time rankings?
No, bro.
Winning a championship cannot hurt your all-time ranking.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now, with another start bench cut, Jay-Z, Kendrick, and Biggie start bench cut. I'm gonna give this to Mars. Do you know who Biggie and Jay-Z is? And Kendrick?
Okay, that's disrespectful, but I don't listen. I don't listen to their music.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm ready to do this. How do we want to seed these? Do we want to just go 1 through 16, or do we want to go 1 and then a 16 and then 2 and then a 15? Like, how do we want to do this?
I want the best one-on-one players in NBA history, right?
All right.
So
okay, let's just start from 1 and then like go. So best one-on-one players. So we're gonna put Kobe as a 1 seed. Kobe and Jordan, right?
Yep,
Kobe, Jordan, KD.
So we got 4.
Kyrie.
So it's 4. Okay.
Melo.
Kevin Durant,
64
Carmelo
players in there?
Anthony, 16.
Not 16. 4.
If we gotta add, then
TMAC has to be up there.
I have Kobe, MJ, KD, Carmelo, Tracy McGrady,
Paul Pierce.
Paul
Pierce, yes, Paul Pierce.
Does Vince Carter get in that?
No.
Not yet. Not second seed.
Not yet. We got.
Oh, not yet.
I'm on the 7th seed right now. Allen Iverson.
There too. Yep.
Kyrie.
Kyrie's number 8 seed. He's an 8 seed.
Okay. Let's see. Back in the day, no bigs, right?
No bigs.
Go to Arenas chat.
So the power forwards count. Can I say Dirk?
I like Dirk.
The way I view Dirk, he's a perimeter player to me.
I was gonna say I think it should. I don't know because Dirk is me big.
If KD can count Dirk,
I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to put Dirk because I feel like he's gonna get scored on every time. So I don't even want to put Dirk.
Yeah, I don't really want to put Dirk.
So it's like whoever gets the ball first.
I don't want
Dirk's gonna get
I mean, if we were talking about one-on-one players, I mean, Dirk Nowitzki.
Chris Paul's over Dirk for one-on-one.
Chris Paul.
Yeah, Chris Paul got to go in there.
Chris Paul got to go in there for sure.
All right, Chris Paul's a 9 seed. We're at 10.
James Harden.
James Harden's a good one. 11.
You're doing free dribbles.
Yeah.
Grant Hill.
We have to put Luka Doncic in here.
Yeah, for sure, no doubt.
We have to put Larry Bird in here.
Bro, yeah, we have no old dudes. So Larry's got to go in here.
I don't want to put Dirk. I don't want to put Bird. No.
No,
have
Larry
to.
Bird's in there, bro.
Gotta have
Larry
him.
Bird's in there.
He's in there.
I bet. I bet. Not going to see how nasty this gets. Shit.
Shit, we are.
All right.
Put Magic
13
Johnson. Put
13
Magic
seed.
Johnson too.
Nah, don't put Magic.
We have to.
in
We
there.
have to put. We have to put LeBron in. We have to put LeBron in.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Bron
we
got
have
to be in
put
there.
LeBron.
Oh,
I can't do this. I can't do this if you're not gonna be realistic, dog. Like,
LeBron-
we played in
We
the
can put
80s.
Bird,
All of
we
a
can
sudden,
put Bird,
now all of
we
a
can-
sudden,
we can-
Bird's
I'm gonna be
like,
realistic.
Let's put Bird. Let's put
Bird's
Bird.
up here. He's up here. He's
How
up here.
realistic I'm gonna be though? That's the issue.
I like Kawhi in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kawhi.
Oh, okay.
T-Mac's in there, right?
Dub, can you still get
T-Mac,
super chats
T-Mac's
for
in
him?
there.
Oh shit. Was that the only one? Yeah, that was. Yo, Aramis?
Fit,
You to
fit,
go.
yeah,
You
the
to
go
go,
for
bro.
real, bro. He
What
spent
do
like
y'all-
$300 today.
Yeah, what do y'all think is some trades that will happen before the trade deadline and during the offseason?
James
I got us.
Wiseman.
I got us trading. I got us trading Harrison Barnes.
Miles Turner.
Bogdanovich is getting traded from Detroit at some point.
I just
yeah,
read
for
today
sure.
that Miles Turner and Jordan Clarkson both turned down their contract. Was it extensions? Yeah, their contract extensions. So I'm looking at they might get moved.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised. I wouldn't
Jordan
be surprised
Clarkson.
if a player like Mike Conley got traded for.
Jordan Clarkson, come to the Mavs, please.
Hey,
Dwayne
I'm-
Wade.
I'm-
Dwayne Wade. Dwayne
Yeah,
Wade.
put D-Wade in there for sure. Hey, I'm almost positive that Miles Turner's about to be up out of there. 'Cause
Steph,
he's
too.
He's an unrestricted free agent after this year. And by him basically telling him that he doesn't want to extend with them is basically him saying that either I'm
getting
leaving
moved.
or you guys trade me.
Yeah.
Penny Hardaway for sure needs to go
Yeah,
up there.
put Penny,
Penny
up
Hardaway
there.
is the 16th seed, and that's
Penny.
it. So
Yep,
this
yep.
is
He's losing to Kobe. Man.
this is
Hold on,
it.
hold on. Does Steph?
Right.
Steph, we
was up
got
there?
Steph. We got Steph and D Wade.
Stuff isn't up here yet. Oh, Adam.
I mean, for I
Take
like.
on Magic
I like.
Johnson.
Did you put Magic on there?
No.
Oh, thank God.
For one-on-one player, Magic Johnson.
So I need one more player if we're adding Curry. I need one more.
Okay.
Steph Curry's 17.
Put Steph on
this list.
Marbury.
Yeah, I was gonna say Steph. Word.
Stephon Marbury. All right. Sick. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Kevin Durant, Carmelo Anthony,
Stephon
Tracy
Marbury with
McGrady,
Gilbert
Paul
Arenas?
Pierce, Allen Iverson, Kyrie Irving, Chris Paul, James Harden, Luka Doncic, Larry Bird, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Dwayne Wade, Penny Hardaway, Steph Curry, Stephon Marbury.
I'd rather put Gilbert. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'd rather put Gil
Over Stephon.
Marbury.
I prefer Gilbert too.
I can see y'all putting Gilbert in there, but I wouldn't take out
All right.
Steph though.
Can I start this? Do we like this?
Let me do one more super chat. Who's the better player, Laurie Markkinen or Andrew Wiggins? I got Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
Definitely,
Notice what's
but
Larry
but
Markkinen.
look, Laurie's for sure a better scorer though.
And he's
Yep.
going to be an All-Star this year, so congrats to him for that.
Laurie's the better scorer, but then everything
Oh, we
else
didn't
I'll
put
probably go
Damian
with.
Lillard in
Yeah,
here.
we for sure forgot
Oh
that.
yeah, no, you
Hey,
gotta
but
put
that's
somebody else.
it's a bunch of players that we don't have in here.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
put
fine.
Dame.
Let's
No,
keep
no,
it
no,
here. Let's
no.
keep it here.
we
No,
gotta
I
put
want
We
Dame.
got AI, right? We got AI.
Yeah.
We gotta put Damon in.
James
Harden on here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
James
Yeah,
we gotta
James
put
Harden's
James
here.
Harden on
AI's here.
I need Dame in there. I need Dame in there.
We
I
get-
need two names then.
Put Damian Mike Beasley.
True.
The chat. I heard the chat say Isaiah Thomas. I like Isaiah Thomas, and I
Nah, these
also
are
like
last two.
Jamal
These are
Crawford
last two.
too.
These are last two. Damian
Hey.
Lillard. God damn. See Jamal Crawford.
Damon who?
Dame and
Jamal
Mike Beasley.
Crawford.
No, bro, take Mike Beasley out of there. Come
Jamal
on.
Crawford. All
Why
right.
would
Michael
you
Beasley.
take Mike Beasley?
Michael Beasley beats Larry Bird. Michael Beasley
Beasley
beats Larry
beats
Bird.
Beasley.
Mike
Mike
Beasley's
Beasley.
winning this tournament. We can't
Michael
put him.
Beasley is gonna make it further than a lot of people.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, it
Let's go.
depends.
Save. How do I start this bracket, bro?
We
Joe
didn't even get
Johnson.
Joe Johnson. in
Yeah, a
there.
lot of people in here
Oh, here we
losing
go.
it over Joe.
Joe Johnson was a beast too.
Hey, everybody can't make it, man. There's too many
Bro,
good.
how
There's
do
too many good basketball players.
If
Log
Larry
in or
Bird is
sign
in
up
there,
to run
we-
this?
I
Are you kidding
vote.
me?
I vote to replace Larry Bird with Joe Johnson. Anybody in favor say aye.
Larry Bird.
No, we're good. We're good. We're done. We're
Larry
done.
Bird can stay up there.
Ah,
This
fuck.
is a bracket. It's making me create an account to run this bracket. Like, how insane.
Why is someone saying Drew Holiday?
Drew's nasty.
Watch it.
Drew
not even let
Holiday
me
at
run
one on
this.
one isn't too bad actually. I'm not going.
Should have got Chris Middleton in there too.
In this bracket, no, thank you.
Oh, it was the Big Rich really?
Damn, it took 2 hours and 45 minutes for him to check you on that.
Damn, that means that was a nasty context been on Twitter. That's crazy, bro. I'm
Damn,
sorry.
you believe Twitter gave you the news? Crazy.
I just seen the video and I thought he was talking to LeBron James.
That's tough.
So is
I
that,
gotta double check this. What was the game?
Does that mean the Matrix isn't real?
No way, bro. It didn't save my bracket.
The Matrix isn't real then. Fuck.
Damn. Might have to be a Wednesday thing, JD.
Damn, I came up with a fantastic idea.
I was in fucking high school, bro. When I
No,
seen
here we
that
go.
shit,
We're
so
gonna get this.
Give me a break. It was in high
Kobe,
school.
Jordan was the 1 seed.
MJ, Kevin. No, he wasn't. Kobe was.
What is with these people telling me about players' accolades?
Hold on, you have to remind me all these players because I'm at Kobe, MJ, Kevin Durant.
Oh, there's no way we're gonna remember everyone.
Melo, TMAC.
Yep.
Why don't you just put the names on the screen right now so that we could?
Kyrie, Steph, D Wade, Larry Bird,
LeBron.
You got TMAC, right? Paul Pierce,
Dame, Stephon Marbury.
Same order that we had.
Larry Bird.
Y'all keep saying take Penny out, but all right, man.
No, I want to take Penny out.
It's a couple people. It's a couple of people over here that Penny a bake.
One-on-one. I don't think.
Damn, you could zoom that in.
Category.
Yeah. Damn, you can't put like a better font.
Can you relax, bro? This is a website. I don't know.
Bracket
Better font.
I didn't build this website, bro.
Come on, JD, get us a better font, bro.
Crazy.
Be a dub host. Be a dub host and find a better font.
Yeah, bro.
Who am I missing? Dame.
Kawhi. Come on, Chad, help us out.
Yeah,
Kawhi's up here. Kawhi's up here.
Steph. Paul George. Did we say Paul George?
Oh, we didn't.
We didn't.
Yeah,
but
glad we see the universe knew what it was doing. Paul George got to be
Luka.
James Harden.
I'm looking at Luka.
Luka Doncic.
Go.
Gilbert Arenas.
De'Aaron Fox.
You got to put Steph
right.
up there too.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. We can just rock with this. It does. Somebody's getting left out, but it's all good.
Larry Bird should
Report
be left
scores. Start tournament button. Where is that, bro?
Dub, that is despicable.
Yep, it is.
Where's the start tournament button, bro?
JD, it's right there.
Stop.
Bro, do you not see it right there?
You're trolling.
It is right there. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh shit. Hey yo.
Oh.
All right, we got Kobe and Gil.
So how are we doing this?
We just vote. We vote.
It's 5 of us up here.
Yep.
Oh, JD, you don't get a vote?
Come
that's
on,
not
bro.
that's not very democratic of us.
Yeah,
I got.
Oh yeah. That's.
Well, all right. Well, hold on.
He's a guy. He's a guy who counts the votes.
Everybody up here votes, and if it's even, then we run a poll right quick for a minute.
No, bro, that's gonna take way too long. I just won't vote. Go ahead, Ron.
Right. I got
What an
Kobe.
asshole. We could. Why don't we let the
Go ahead,
chat
Mars.
vote too?
Go ahead,
Y'all
Mars.
nasty.
That's gonna take another hour.
No, it's
man,
not
we got
because
time.
we're not gonna get a tie. We're not gonna get a tie the whole
Relax, Mars.
Kobe.
Dub.
Chat, we're pulling for y'all, chat. Me and Dub pulling for y'all.
time. Yeah, he nasty, bro. Drop an L host in the chat.
Dub.
You know who I'm going with.
All right. It's Kobe. LeBron, Larry Bird.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Wait, when it says score, I thought that was just us saying the score of the games.
This is votes.
Oh.
I'm just putting votes.
Oh, that's dead. I'd rather.
I'll go with Braun.
Ron.
Give me Larry Bird.
I got Larry.
Oh shit.
Give me Larry Bird.
Mars.
Oh shit.
I also have Larry Bird.
Oh.
Wow, y'all really?
See ya,
That's
See you, Braun.
Wow, that's crazy.
I did
T-Mac,
not expect this.
T-Mac, Damian Lillard. Toussaint hasn't gotten a vote. You go first, Toussaint.
I'm gonna go T-Mac.
Bob.
I got T-Mac too. Oh
Max
shit, my
sauce.
bad.
Sean Max sauce.
Yeah, T-Mac.
Damn, I can't believe Braun already.
Ooh.
Paul George, Carmelo.
Mellow.
This is crazy.
You know who winning this one, JD. Move on, JD. You know
I don't know who's
this.
winning this one. I don't know who's winning this one.
That's crazy. Y'all are crazy.
I go.
Yo, JD, chill.
I go Melo.
I got Melo.
I got Melo.
Damn.
Damn, that's so.
Kevin Durant, James Harden.
KD.
All right, that's probably the sweep. Allen Iverson, Kawhi.
Shit.
I'm gonna just go Kawhi.
I go Kawhi.
Yeah, I got Kawhi.
We know Mars has Kawhi.
Y'all nasty.
No,
Y'all
I've never denied AI's one-on-one.
Least favorite player.
AI's
I
not
got Kawhi.
Trolling.
Least favorite
I got
player.
Kawhi.
I don't even know who that is anymore. It's someone.
Who did you say? It was what the fuck was it? I thought it was Brandon Ingram.
Give me
Steph Curry,
Paulie.
Paul
Yeah,
Pierce.
but
Give me Paulie.
Paul Pierce.
Steph Curry. No.
I'm going with
No,
Steph.
Steph. I'm going
I'm going
Steph.
Steph.
Oh,
JJ, who do you got?
Ooh.
See ya,
JJ, no.
Pollywog.
No. Jay, who do you have?
See ya,
Jay, who do you have?
Pollywog. I'm taking Paul Pierce.
All right, let the chat decide. Let the chat decide this.
All right,
Chat, get in the poll. Who you got, chat?
Chat, use your brains. Don't just go with who.
I
the
gotta
better
go with
player
Steph.
is.
I'm sorry. Paul Pierce is not fucking with Steph. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I think Steph gonna fry Paul Pierce ass up.
I don't know.
There's
Man.
no
Looks
way.
like they're going with Steph. They're going
There's
with Steph.
no way.
Of
I see
course
some
they're
Paul.
going
I
with
see
Steph.
a lot of Pauls, but
There is Paul too, though.
I think
You
got
running a
sleep
poll?
on Paul Pierce 3 dribbles. That's tough.
Nah, yeah, Paul Pierce shooting over damn near a lot of people, so like I give that to him. But
man, that's
I-
crazy, dog.
I don't think Paul Pierce could like even hold a candle to Stephen Curry. Like
Paul
Steph's going out next round regardless. It don't really
Steph
matter.
Curry.
This is ridiculous, Sean. You got to run the poll, JD.
I'm running it.
oh my God, this is 3 dribbles. This isn't just backing down. Somebody says backing him down. No, we're not.
I mean, he
doing that.
would give him two back down dribbles and then turn and fade, though.
He might. You're right.
would.
You're
He
right.
would
You're
have
right.
Steph isn't
bullied
gonna
him.
see the ball. Steph isn't gonna
Yeah,
see the
Paul
ball.
Pierce would bully him.
Yeah, especially if Paul get the ball first, it's done. But if Steph get the ball
The
first,
bop.
it could get
Turn,
ugly.
fade.
That's whoever gets the ball. Honestly, I'm going with. Especially, let's say this
I
season,
wouldn't
Steph.
be surprised if Steph missed a couple.
Yeah, and look, we going off seniority. The other cat gets the ball. Paul Pierce starts
We
the
ain't
ball.
going off of security.
Look at
seniority.
Shaq.
Nah, what we
Look
doing?
at Shaq going with Steph Curry. Like, wow.
Let's go.
Was it close?
W chat.
It was
No, it
not
wasn't.
really. Okay.
Luka Doncic and Michael Jordan.
Yo,
Nah,
JD, stop it.
What?
that's not a question.
MJ,
Just go to the
MJ,
next round.
MJ.
Come
Just go
on,
to the
man.
next round.
This
Oh,
shit is
okay.
done.
So we all agree Luka Doncic is winning this?
Poor Luka. See ya.
Hey, that's just the bad
Yeah,
matchup first round.
he's got a tough first
What the hell's
round.
Look
wrong
at
with
the
you
draw.
guys? Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird.
Kobe.
Oh,
Yeah, let's move
Give me
on.
Larry Bird.
Shut up. Tracy McGrady, Carmelo.
Mellow.
I don't know.
I got
I
T
don't
Mac.
know.
I got
don't
Max
know.
Sauce.
Hold on, JD. Ask everybody.
Yeah, I'm hearing you guys. I'm just
Damn.
putting them down when I hear them.
I got. Oh my God.
What's the baby
Send
saying?
it to
What's
the
the baby
chat.
saying?
Send it to the chat.
Mellow.
Which-
Mellow.
You got Melo there?
I got Mellow.
Toussaint, who you got?
I got Mellow. Give me Mellow.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Hold on. Ron has T-Mac. Bob has T-Mac. Dub and
So
Toussaint have Mello, so it's on Mars.
it's on Mars.
Jesus Christ.
That's tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm right here with it.
I was leaning Mellow, so I'll go Mellow now just so the chat can decide.
Chat can decide. I'm with that. Oh
This
my
is
God.
This is by far the best matchup so far.
Very, very. Damn, this is so tough, bro. Because people sleep. Like when Melo tries on defense, he could play D. Like he could really play D.
Dorian
defense,
Clayton.
defense is the
did
way
we
I
hit
was
this?
making that argument.
Did we answer this? Who's the best 1v1 player on the defensive and offensive side of the ball? Do we
Probably
answer?
Kobe or MJ.
Oh, both combined. I thought it was just offensive.
Who's the best 1v1
offensive
player on the
KD.
defensive and offensive side of the ball?
I think the best one-on-one offensive player is KD.
Mm-hmm.
Out of everybody, defensively and offensively,
Just offensively. Defense and just defensively.
Between Mike and Kobe, defensively.
This is pretty convincing.
It's got to be between Mike and
T-Mac,
Kobe.
bro.
Mars, I'm not gonna lie.
I think Kawhi needs a little bit of love in there.
Kawhi could be up there too.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kawhi, Mike, Kobe. That's what I'm thinking.
Ooh, this is a good one. Actually, this is a really good one.
They went with Melo. Wait, who did they go with? Who did?
They
No, they went with T-Mac.
They went with
Like convincingly too.
Wow.
You know,
Wow,
people.
Melo gets no love. That's crazy.
People love to hate Melo. You know, people
That's
love to hate
crazy.
Please.
Melo don't
People
need
love-
a dribble, man.
People love to hate T-Mac too.
That's
Melo.
true.
Where? I've never heard that.
T-Mac's pretty low.
Maybe not hate, but
I got KD.
Underrated.
I've never heard somebody hate T-Mac.
KD's torching Kawhi.
torching.
He's torching Kawhi. Yeah.
Bro, I think you guys
Hold
are
on, talk,
sleeping.
guys.
I don't think Kawhi can hold KD.
Give me Kawhi.
I got Kawhi.
We know, Ron.
I don't think
I got
Kawhi can hold
KD. Wait, Toussaint, who do you have?
I had KD.
Yeah, that's a. That's a tough one,
Yeah,
but
MJ,
that's a
let's,
good one.
let's keep it moving. MJ.
Come on, let's
Steph,
move past
Steph
this.
chat. We're going Steph chat.
Told you guys Steph was going out next round regardless.
All right, we're down to the final four: Kobe and T-Mac.
Cold.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate.
Kobe, bro.
Stop. Let's cut
Kobe,
it off.
man.
T-Mac will put up a fight. T-Mac will put up a fight. But
I'll
would.
go T-Mac. I'll go T-Mac.
I got
Hey,
Kobe.
give me T-Mac too.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Wow.
Hold on, wait. I have a
wow.
question. Right, for Bobby and LeBron. If they're matching skill set, T-Mac and Melo, why didn't y'all lean with the guy who was stronger?
Kobe Bryant's strong,
What,
bro.
T-Mac?
No, Melo.
T-Mac?
Melo's stronger
Melo
than
and
T-Mac.
T-Mac.
What makes you think T-Mac isn't strong?
He's not stronger than Melo.
He's not
Bro,
stronger.
T-Mac-
How do
Yo, if you ask Melo's
Oh no,
peers,
my
he'll tell you
eyes. My
Melo's
eyes
strong
are
as
telling
an
me
ox.
that.
Come on
Yeah,
now,
my
stop
eyes are
it.
telling me
I'm-
that.
Melo's strong, bro.
You're not moving Melo off his spot.
I'm not saying
And
you
he's
are. I'm
using
just
his
saying
body.
T-Mac ain't weak.
Yeah,
See,
but
Ron
we're
ain't
going with
saying
y'all.
that. Ron ain't
You
You
saying
didn't,
that.
you didn't give me a chance to answer the question.
And
What's
T-Mac
the
big
question?
too, bro.
What's the
T-Mac
answer?
6'9",
Yeah,
bro.
T-Mac
I'm gonna
6'6",
tell you this
6'7".
right now. If they both in their primes, Melo is bullying T-Mac. Stop it now. On that low post,
Well,
Melo's
yeah.
bullying him.
I'm
Ron?
Yeah, well, the chat don't agree.
Boy, y'all don't agree with y'all logic.
T-Mac's one of my
See?
favorite players.
Put me in
I'm
a
not
tight
about to-
zoom. Put me in tight zoom, Jay. This is what they're doing again. This is what they're doing again.
Nobody moved the goalpost. What are you
They're
talking
doing
about?
this all over again. This is what they're doing. It's we got them.
Dub, I
We
didn't even
got him.
answer the question.
Wait, hold on. Before you answer the question, let me explain that to Dub, because you see, Dub the type of cat. He just hear one thing and he don't read into it. You know what I'm saying? He don't read it. He don't read the book. He just read the title and assume what the whole shit's about. Look, what I'm saying is
The
this.
front and the back of the book.
Yeah, don't even read the little summary about it. or nothing.
Synopsis.
The synopsis. At least get those. What are those one things called that we used to make
I know the sub notes. The sub
Yeah,
notes.
the cliff
Spark
notes. You
Spark
got
Cliff notes, yeah.
Cliff notes. Look, what the difference is, like, we're talking about. We're talking about specifically Paul George and Bron. That's not the same thing as T-Mac and Melo. Like,
I would assume that if
Bro,
these
that dog
guys are
is
close,
tweaking right
if
now.
these guys are close in talent, they're close in bag. Y'all would lean more towards the guy who's stronger and can bully ball his way more than the other guy.
So,
look, I voted for T-Mac every single time against anybody.
Can we please get this out of the way?
Go ahead. Let's move on. Let's move on.
We have 2 for Kobe and 2 for T-Mac.
I got
Ron,
Kobe.
where are you?
Kobe.
Me and Bob have T-Mac. Dub and Mars said Kobe.
Yeah, I
Toussaint?
got Kobe.
Oh, Kobe, come on.
Man, I want Tracy McGrady to win that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Kevin Durant and Michael Jordan. Come on, bro.
So it's gonna be
That's
Kobe
hard.
versus Jordan?
No, it's not.
It's-
Come on.
it's-
That's tough. That's
Come
tough.
on,
It's
guys.
Mike.
What are
It's
we doing
Mike.
here?
It's
KD
Mike.
What do you
different,
mean?
bro.
Come
KD
on, bro.
different, bro. I'm
Come on,
telling you.
bro.
Don't do this, Dub. Don't.
I think I got KD.
Come on.
KD.
I have
I
I
think I got
might,
KD.
might go. I'm not going to lie, bro. I may go with KD, bro. This is
KD.
a
Okay,
crazy.
we have
y'all
3
crazy.
KD. We have 3 KD.
Wow,
Bob and
that's
Ron. It's on
crazy.
Bobby and Ron.
Go
Oh,
to
come
the
on,
chat.
JD.
Go
Come on,
to the
JD.
chat.
It's going straight to the poll.
Come
Yeah,
on,
KD
man.
ain't about to be mad.
Hey, I'm being objective here, bro. I'm being objective. I don't know. I don't think MJ wants to see this 1-on-1. I'm so serious.
Bron gonna put that MJ gonna put that Jason Tatum defense on KD.
Oh my God. You mean the Boston Celtics defense?
No.
That Al Horford D.
Durant's going to put those patchy nuts on Michael Jordan's forehead.
Hey, yo.
But when I do this and this, it's all I gotta get kicked out. That's crazy.
It's time for me to go.
What, bro? I don't get one.
Patchy
you got
nuts
it,
is
you got it.
crazy.
Those patchy scratchies, man.
Does that mean the finals about to be Kobe
Yo,
versus KD or MJ?
The chat is actually very close on this one too.
Hey, we gotta let the chat decide the championship.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, that's fine.
This is
It's
a
real-
tough. Oh, this is so.
Yeah,
tough,
this one's
bro.
tough. I'm taking KD, but I'm not about to argue either way.
Yeah.
It's close, but it's looking like it's leaning KD. All right, chat.
Damn.
Oh,
All right, so
wow, man.
chat. Now the final question of the day is: does
How
KD put his patchy nuts on Kobe's forehead?
Yeah, this is the one right here, boy.
KD.
Oh my god.
There's no way y'all really believe KD's beating Jordan. Like, it's no way y'all really believe that.
I feel. Listen, I gotta let go of the nostalgia feeling I have with MJ. Just look at them as players, 1-on-1 is like.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
KD's yo,
It's Kevin
1-on-1.
Durant, man.
You got nostalgia with KD too, though.
I don't.
Facts.
It just happens to be current nostalgia.
I hated KD. growing
Yo,
up.
who's winning a 1v1? Victor Wembanyama or KD?
KD.
KD, bro.
Not even close.
Hello, Euro.
Chat gonna vote for this? Chat gonna vote for this?
Chat is voting, and it's
That's what I'm saying.
50-50.
If KD beats Jordan, he beats Kobe. Like,
Why?
What?
KD won.
I don't know, bro. I think Kobe's a better 1-on-1 player than Michael Jordan. That's
He
why.
is.
So do I. That's why I got Kobe beating Jordan, but I don't know about this one.
This is about to be a stalemate.
These are the 1 and 2 for me. 1-on-1.
This is
Y'all
crazy.
y'all serious when y'all just said what y'all just said?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think what's really cool is that LeBron went out first round.
I think. I
Yeah,
think this,
with
this
the guys who
would've
talk about physical dominance on
This
Larry
would have been way
Bird
different.
and moving him out the way.
Would
Moving
have
him out
been
the
way
way.
different
it
if
was
he
against
was lying.
Jay.
Yeah, well, look.
Jay.
They were playing. He was playing against Bird, not Paul George. That's different.
Put it again. Put me in
No,
the
this would have
Tyson
been
again.
This would have been way different if we didn't lie and had Luka beating MJ in the first round. It would be KD versus Luka.
This is what y'all been doing.
Bro, this shit's too close. It's 2%.
I can't believe y'all voted Larry Bird over Braun.
I want this to hit 200 votes. There's 625 people in the chat right now. We can easily get to 200 votes. Make sure you vote.
Yo,
KD
How
or
many
Kobe.
people voted right now?
Make sure you hit
How
that
many
like
people voted
button
right
too.
now. How many people?
Yo,
voted?
Dub, it's not
163.
me who's changed up. The matchup changed up. When he was playing Paul George, he busting Paul George ass. But when he playing Bird, that's different.
Paul George is a better defender than fucking Larry Bird.
Stop lying to yourself, Dub.
Oh my!
Go take a nap, bro.
Paul George is
you
the
tired,
worst
bro. Take a
1-on-1
nap.
defender than. Okay.
185 votes, still 50-50. Jesus.
I mean, I don't blame them. This is.
Here we go. 189. I'm ending it at 200.
How do you separate
193.
these guys?
Kobe's starting to slip away. 196, 197, 50-50 again. 201, 50-50. All right, the next point that one of these moves, I'm ending
Next
it.
point win. Next point win.
The next point
Maybe
wins,
now
bro.
we're the tiebreaker.
Boom.
Maybe we're the tiebreaker now.
51-49 KD.
So wait, who
Wow,
had
that shit is
KD up
crazy.
here? Who had KD up here?
I had KD. I'm taking KD.
You had
over
KD,
Kobe.
Mars
I
had
think
KD.
I think I had Kobe.
And then Toussaint, Bobby, and Ron had
I had Kobe.
Kobe. I got
Oh,
Kobe.
Kobe. Damn,
KD
that's
wins.
crazy. So yeah, damn, that really came down to the wire. That was fun, man.
I think the final was correct. I think it got the two best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Dang, yo.
That was fun. Good idea, Mars. That was fun.
That's what I do.
That's what I do. All right, y'all. That was a dope episode, Ron.
That was
Any final words?
despicable.
This episode was nasty. This episode was nasty through and through.
True.
This is one of the nastiest episodes I've seen from the
been-
dynamic duo of Robbie.
It's been a minute since we had a nasty. Right?
Yeah,
damn.
it started.
Yo,
with
you
Team
said that
being a better
too.
passer than Luka, so.
It started before that.
Bobby
It was
said that
something that happened before that.
Something in
I
the
said
air.
what? I said
was
what?
the, was the
Toussaint?
Paul George DeMar
Remember, you
DeRozan
said
thing
that.
before
You was
or
like, you
after
think it's gonna get real?
Yeah, it was
nasty
before
today.
that.
You said that.
that? Oh yeah, that's what.
I said that, right? Who
You
said
did
that?
say
Me or
yeah.
Bobby?
Somebody said it before we
A
went
couple
live.
of y'all
It's
said
gonna
that.
get real nasty today.
Yeah. Oh, that was Dub. Yeah, early, right
I did.
before we started. Yeah, you
I
did,
did
Dub.
say that. I did say I feel like it's gonna get really bad today.
Ron,
Y'all-
Ron, you
Rob,
ready?
It was
Final
the
words?
TMAC and Luka. The
Not at
Manu
all. I've
Ginobili.
said
oh
everything I
my
needed
God,
to say.
I
Mars?
forgot about the Manu Ginobili. Yo,
Manu
we went on
Ginobili was.
That's why. Yeah,
That was
that's why
facts.
that
Manu
episode went
Ginobili
so
was
long.
facts. There was nothing wrong with Manu Ginobili.
Bro,
Everything
how
was-
did we
That
forget
was-
about? How did we forget
that was so
about Manu
disrespectful for
Ginobili?
me.
The Manu Ginobili was straight facts. He's better than Paul George.
Oh
but
my
everything else
God.
was crazy.
Mars,
Straight
final
facts.
words.
Trade James Wiseman.
Toussaint,
New York Knicks 2026 champions.
Bob.
Final word.
You know, y'all be yourself, be who you are. Don't let nobody tell you who you are. Just be you. You know what I'm saying? Don't go for the influences on the internet, all that. Be who you are. Love yourself.
Oh, so there is a such thing as influence.
Dub.
I mean, with these young brothers, sometimes you get a identity crisis. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You could get put in the wrong crowd, right? It could affect you, right?
Mitchell's clears. Mitchell's clears.
Yeah, Mitchell's clears.
Right, Bobby?
Right,
Right, Bobby?
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell the young brothers, don't go for that. Be who you are. Love yourself.
Make sure
stay away from Vegas.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, man. We'll catch you on Wednesday. Make sure you tap into the first Ask Elder show tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll catch y'all. Peace out.
Here for that.